This is not a test. This is not a test. This is not a test. I don't know if you can hear. This is not a test. This is not a test. I don't know if you can hear me.
while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
right to remain silent. Anything you say and can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have the present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questionings if you wish. All right. You good, dude?
You good, dudes? Let's see how my voice works out tonight. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. It is Friday, November 28th, 2025. It is 7:30 Central Standard Time here in Dallas, Texas. Happy freaking Black Friday, everybody. I hope everybody's Thanksgiving was amazing. I hope I am alive. I'm alive. I'm going to come over here to the comment section. I'm going to say hello to everybody. You guys have no idea how much I missed you. I can talk. I can talk. Is everybody so full of leftovers today? Oh, hello. So good to see you. So if you hear me mute a little bit, I still have a little bit of a cough, and my voice is probably going to run out by the end of this live because I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait another day. I wanted to go live yesterday because I've just missed you guys so much. Oh, you don't know, Anna. I'm not even there. Okay, anyway, let me say hello to everybody. What have you guys been up to while I'm getting ready to say hello? What have you guys been up to? Where have you been? What have you been doing? Tell me about your Thanksgiving. I want to hear about all the things that you have going on. I want to know what's been going on out here. Another one to say. It's a name here, isn't it? Isn't that you? A name here? I always get this wrong. Southern Cats, thank you so much for being here. I've missed you. Cindy, I do hope that you had the most amazing Thanksgiving with your family and friends. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Jenny, so nice to see you. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ojalá que estás bien. Aftermath, my wonderful husband. So good to see you here. I've missed you too. I've missed you too. Edith, ¿cómo estás? Hello, beautiful. I hope you are on the mend. I hope you are feeling well. Happy Thanksgiving for everyone that celebrated. Hannah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Rubber. Ooh, there's trouble in these streets. There's Rubber Ramada. Sheila is in the house. Sheila's in the house. Mustang, hi. How are you? So good to see you. How's it been going? You just had an earthquake. It was small but still scary. And what part of the country are you in if you're comfortable mentioning that? What part of the country are you in? And it must have been very scary. I can't even imagine. Yes, there is merch. There is merch in the store. Right now I'm kind of stuck between excuse me. 1 second. I don't want to cough in your ear. I'm stuck between Spring and Fourth Wall, two different stores. One of them have really, really good hoodies, and I think that's the one I decided to go with for the giveaway for Christmas. I know Cindy is going to let me know how I'm so excited. Cindy's going to let me know how her merch comes. I cannot wait to see. Uh, I cannot wait to see it on somebody. Mine has not come yet, so I cannot show it off yet. But I want to see. I want to see it. I want to see it. True Crime Butterfly, hi. I hope everything is going good with you. How about them boys yesterday? Look at that butterfly. We them boys, girl. We them boys. We got them. We got them Kansas City Chiefs yesterday, didn't we? It was you were on your bed while it was shaking. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't even know what to do if one came through like an earthquake. I mean, we've had a few here, Dallas, close to Irving and Arlington area over there. They had a few, and it's just kind of like a little shake, and you feel the tremor. But if I actually had to like get my family out and all five of the beasts and animals that live in the house, I don't know if I'd really know what to do in that type of emergency. I ought to educate myself a little better. You dancing? Yes, merch. I'm so excited. Hannah, if you are asking if you have to behave, because I think I saw that somewhere, the answer is no, do not. Arkansas State Police use that song for their chase videos. You'll have to show me, Mustang. Hi, Whitney. I don't know if anyone heard, but an 18-year-old woman on Long Island was killed a couple of days ago. She was home for the holiday, had broken up with her 17-year-old boyfriend because she was joining the military. I had not heard that, Whitney, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. I haven't been on the streets much. I know there's updates and cases. I've been doing really long prep because so many people have covered Eileen Warnos. There's such a wealth of information out there for our deep dive. We'll probably do a 5 segment um, deep dive of a couple of hours each. So I've really kind of put my head into that. I also was really sick for a week, so I've just kind of been bumming it around the house and been very lazy. So it is so good to see you, though, Whitney. Teresa, hi. You'll be paying attention in the background. I don't care where you are. I'm just glad you and your T Rex are here. I'm so happy that you're here. Hi, Orange. How was your Thanksgiving? Flojo, hi. Have you been live? I haven't got to see you. I hope everything is okay. Honestly, baby, it's hard for me. I try, but something always happens and my willpower is gone. It's okay. It's okay. Uh, we've got your back, Hannah. If you need an intervention, we will be here for you. Her funeral is Monday. I'm so sorry, Whitney. Is this family to you? Do you know this person? Yay, hi everybody coming in. That is sad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you can let loose. Mustang says, even when I behave, people try to start drama, so you've given up on behaving. Well, good. Just let it all out there. Just let it go. It's okay. Timu, Jesus. What are you talking about? You good dudes? Yeah. I'm alive. Don't pee on my leg. Judy, what I missed. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Yes, me as well. Hello, Jerry. How are you? It's your first time here? I love your picture. Your glasses are cute. You look like you're in a cool place. Is that a mountain behind you? And the beach? The mountain and the beach? It's so nice to meet you, Jerry. You've been Black Friday shopping, punching grannies, and taking names. Hell yeah, Whitney. Do it up, lady. Do it up. Working and feeling sorry for myself. Oh, I love your face. I'm so sorry. Are you is the vid getting better over there? Are people getting better? Yeah, welcome in, Jerry. If I'm in all the platforms, if you hit that link tree link, you can literally see all the places. Literally all the places. You're at work right now too? Jenny Jen, has it been 11 months? Oh, holy hell. Thank you so much for being here that long. I really appreciate you in all the ways, and you know that I do. You've been here pretty much since before I got monetized, and that means so much to me. Sorry I sound stuffy, guys. Still a little under the weather, but I am here. I'm not going anywhere. We're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's an open panel. Feel free to click the link, come up, tell me about myself, tell me about yourself, uh, tell me about yourself in the chat. Let's just talk a little bit. Tomorrow night, we are starting our deep dive on Eileen Warnos. I say a deep dive. It's not so much a dive in this one as we're going to go through, we're going to kind of, we're going to kind of go through everything that everybody else has built and kind of see what we feel about this case because everybody's got so much information out there. Anyway, Jenny Jen, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Whoa, whoa. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good something. Good something.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
All right. I'm going to keep on saying hello real quick and
You
then
go
we'll
ahead.
hang out. Kara's here? I missed Kara's message. Where? Kara, good to see you. I hope you're feeling well. I have missed you. I have missed talking to you. Hello, Mr. Hio. It's at my husband's mom's side of the family, and they are not the best cooks. I'm not sure now, but the turkey was both dry and wet at the same time. It was like eating wet sawdust. Oh my gosh. Cara, we're going to spend. I'll send you some turkey. Oh my heavens. Girl, I'm so sorry. Just when you thought you was feeling better, huh? We are on our epic 5-day trip. We've now been to all of the lower 48, passed through Texarkana. We'll be going through a blizzard on our way back home. Wish us luck. More than luck, I wish you such beauty. I wish you such beauty. I hope you get to take all the pictures. I hope you're safe, but I hope you get to see all the beauty. I'm so excited. I see your picture change there, Robert. I didn't mean to mute you, but you have so much going on in the
No, I
background.
know there's so much. I didn't even think about the TV being
You're
loud.
okay. You're okay.
Still drive that green Chevy.
Does sound interesting. Hey, you're riding home, but still out in the cut. I am so happy to see you. I left you a message and I called you a couple of times. I know you got stuff going on. I was just trying to see if you made it through your storage unit. So I'm so glad to see that you're here. You live in San Francisco. So yeah, hurricanes, earthquakes are a little bit more common over there. So do you guys have to stay in the house when that happens? Do you just like get on your bed with your kids and just like wait for it to pass, or do you go outside up there? You know, is it bad enough? Is it shake bad enough for you to have to go outside? We miss your face.
So, Kara, you mean you have real life outside of internet? None of us have that. What are you talking about?
Occasionally, Classy is the first time I have seen you in my life. I love your little picture of your bee pollinating. I love that. It is so good to see you. I thank you. True Crime Butterfly says, Hola, Gio. Espero que te sientas mejor. Thank you so much. I am on the mend. I'm feeling much, much better. I was really down and out. You wouldn't assume that respiratory failure would be such a big deal. Jeez. Allegedly. We had to eat out as we're on the road. It was not good. Can't wait to make my own Christmas feast. I cannot wait. Orange, I hope you send pictures. I would love to see it. How about them boys? Yes. Dallas Cowboys for life. Oh, I must be way behind. Let me get down here. You just finished cooking. You'll be at the computer in about 5. Yeah, I must be way behind. Rady has entered the chat. I don't know if anybody's noticed. I turned off the vertical live because it was bringing lots of trolley polies, and I hate blocking people. I don't even block the people that hate me for the most part. It's been a few days, but you've been here and there. I've seen you guys very active over in the members only Discord for Mark the Shark, looking into the David case hardcore. I know there's been lots of upstates in the David case. You'll hop on soon, maybe. Simba has the zoomies. Oh, yeah. Hannah lost one of her babies this last week. You guys send out some hugs and prayers for her baby that crossed the little rainbow bridge. She's thinking about getting a new one, though. She's thinking about getting a new one. Sometimes you got to bring those babies in to keep that love around you. I love kitty cats. I love my puppies. Flo did a great live, and the victim is not family but a member of our community. Went to the local high school. Okay, Whitney. Your office. Oh, that's a picture of your office? Well, I'm jealous as hell. I'm jealous as hell. Thank you very much. Oh, husband brought me Cheez Its. You brought me Cheez Its for the live. Does anyone know Brenda Stern's YouTube name? I was modding and people in the chat was saying she was there. I do not know who Brenda Stearns is. So maybe somebody in the chat does. Your home is vid free. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Rainy, yeah, I've seen you and allegedly speculating many times. Many, many times. We've spoken many times over there. It's so good to see you over here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Nightbot, thank you for being here. Documentary on Hulu about Ruby Frankie. Is it good? I've wanted to watch it, but I haven't seen it myself. I haven't. So sorry. Do not want to cough in your ears. Okay, love. No worries. No worries whatsoever. Work's crazy. Real life's crazy. Work in real life crazy for you too. Yes. I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Try not to be so damn dramatic with my upper respiratory issues. You haven't had a big one since 1989, so it's just a little shake. This one was only 3.2. So I remember when I was younger, I think somewhere like maybe 91, 92 ish, maybe. I was watching TV and there was an earthquake in California and people were stuck in collapsed bridges. I seem to remember that when I was younger. Shoney's. Oh, that's awesome. There are people here that wanted to go to the Golden Corral. That's really close. There's one in Dallas, and there's one in like North Richland Hills area over here. And there were lots of people that wanted to go to the Golden Corral and have their turkey dinner. I think cooking at home is better if you can. You invited your daughter-in-law's brother to our winter solstice celebration in January, and he spontaneously hugged me. Okay, Teresa. Are we talking about him violating boundaries, or you're happy that he was in your space? Mustang, I was in bed with the flu. Finally, think I'm on the downside now. I am so happy that you are not feeling so bad anymore. It's been awful. Listen to my voice. I sound like a whole ass man. Not that there's anything wrong with women who sound like a man. I just have a whole ass deep voice today. Yeah, get some rest, Southern. You can't do buffets? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to do buffets these days. You don't know if those dishes are clean, those forks, if they've been through like the hottest hot water, so the bacterials are all gone off of it. And yeah, it's hard to do buffets nowadays. You're sick too? Oh my gosh. Yeah, being sick on vacations. Oof. I can't wait till you get home. I hope you're going to upload pictures. I hope you're going to show videos. I can't wait to hear all about your trip. You just passed the shrimp truck. Would you buy shrimp off a food service truck? Are you on? Are you going by the coast? You know what I mean? I'm happy he's not had a good Christmas ever. Oh, that makes me really happy for you then, Teresa. That's really good. It's always good when you find happiness in the small things. A hug. He probably does. He doesn't even realize what that means to you. Shut your mouth. You don't sound like a man. I sound like a whole ass something. I Oh my god. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there with who I was gonna say. I sounded like rubber. Hold on, let me see.
Stop. Stop. I'm going to start breathing heavy in this mic if you don't cut that shit out.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop. Okay, I'm done. Don't do that. You'd rather have Golden Corral over Shoney's? I've never had a Shoney's. Everyone's schedule is crazy. Mondays are easier for everyone to get together. We had family dinner every Monday, but we stopped. I would think that that would be amazing to be able to get together, even if you only did it once a month. I know. I hope all you sickies feel better soon. I don't want to be that channel every time we come on. We're like, everybody's sick. Everybody, you have one time to get sick. It's around Thanksgiving, and then from here on out has to be better. By the time we get to New Year's, nobody is allowed to have any kind of respiratory issues, no colds, all done with, okay? You had a stomach bug and a sinus cold. My goodness, Mustang. Yeah, you guys really all fell out at the same time. So I'm really glad I wasn't expecting everybody to be on live with me. Not a chance would Edith ever buy the shrimp from the truck. But if you're off the coast, I mean, isn't it expected that there's going to be a shrimp truck somewhere with some valid seafood? I would love to get some. My husband's a New Yorker, and he loves to talk about the seafood, the fresh fish and the fresh shrimp off the coast, off the East Coast. He loves to taunt me with the restaurants up there that kind of like catch the fish and then bring it to the table and puts it on the table for you. He loves to brag about that. way closer to the mountains. Numpty trollop. that is code name for somebody that you are quite fond of, Hannah. You fucking numpty trollop. Oh my goodness. You'd rather lick a subway handrail than trust the shrimp off. Girl, you're putting your life in danger either way. Either way. I've missed you guys too. I've missed you so much. See, we've already spent 30 minutes just saying hello to you guys. There is a link. It's an open panel. Come up and say hi. It was a Chinese food truck. Can find stuff off of Chinese food trucks. You're buying stuff off of shrimp trucks. Tomorrow we get tamales delivered. So that's a kind of like a tamale truck. Trollop. You need to get some Dayquil. I have I have no idea. I took Dayquil this last week and passed out the whole day. I won't probably ever do that again. You're watching the Texas Longhorns versus Texas A&M game. Ooh, hook 'em horns. Which side are you on? Are you a hook 'em horns girl? What are you? I might get Chinese food from a truck. You couldn't keep me away from a Mexican food truck, but I can't do a shrimp truck. I love a good food truck. In the square area of Dallas, there are probably 500 food trucks. I literally 80% of them are Mexican food, corn cups, elote en vaso, tamaleros, where you go get pupusas. You have Korean Mexican food. It's amazing. Dallas is like the melting pot of the most amazing food trucks. Oh my gosh. So you were already at the hospital for something and then you caught the flu while getting stitches. That's crazy. Vicks Vapor Rub. Oh, in the ER you catch anything, huh? They better. They better get inspected by the health department. Yeah. Tamale.
Speaking of food truck, I'm going to interrupt you. Did you hear about the food truck? Just totally true crime related. There was ICE had like invaded this area. God, I don't remember where it was. I want to say it was in Dallas, but I'm not even sure. And ICE invaded, and it was by a food truck. And the poor lady had to go online and make like statements that she was not involved in any way to please still come to her food truck because she was so afraid that she was going to lose customers because ICE raided near her food truck. I felt so bad for her.
So they were raiding near it or her
They were
particularly?
they were raiding near it, and the people that were at the little area sitting by the food trucks area ran inside her food truck to take cover, and so they were kicking in the food truck door and stuff like that. And so her truck was on all these news stations, and she was like on social media begging people to understand that she, has nothing to do with that. She has papers. She was so distraught. I felt so sorry for her. She was just trying to make a living.
Oh, wow. That's terrible. And that just happened.
Yeah, it was just like last weekend or something, last week.
Wow. If you run across the source, let me know. I'll be glad to play it up here. Poor thing. I think it was San Antonio.
I went, maybe it was I remember hearing about it. It was like just this past last week or so.
There's one that says in San Antonio that there was a FBI raid targeting an event right behind them.
Yes, yes. And it ended up they were kicking in the door to her thing. That nobody actually hid inside, but they thought that the people were inside her food trailer, and they kicked in the door, and bless her heart. I felt so sorry for the lady.
Wow. Let me see if I can. Oh man, it's messing up my. Let me see if I can find this. Don't mind me. I'm a little rusty on knowing how to do things over here. There we go. A little rusty here. I have to make media. Oh, it sounds good. In theory, it sounds like it wouldn't take all that much time to make, but I've watched a few videos on it, and I don't know. I think I would rather just come to your house and eat.
I'm the same way. Just let us know when it's going to be ready, True Crime Butterfly, and we'll be right over.
Oh, Kim misses you, allegedly speculating. You need to get back online. We missed the hell out of you. I cannot wait to hear about all of the things that have been going on while you've been hanging out. I bet the geese are lonely because you've been away from home. I love pupusas. I love pupusas. We're going to do a food truck and call it Shove It Up Your Pupusas. I remember you told me that. All kinds of fillings. All kinds of fillings. You can put so much different stuff in there. It does take a long time, but so worth it. We will. We will. I mean, Sheila and I are both in Texas. Here we come. Let's see what it is that they said about this over here.
Getting our first look at new video from that massive federal raid near San Pedro Embassy from Sunday. It shows people hiding inside food trucks and customers who were sitting at picnic tables getting taken into custody. Federal agents arrested more than 150 people, including 27 alleged Tren de Aragua members. But nearby food truck owners say they are now paying the price. Look at this. This video was taken just 2 nights before the raid. Families eating elotes and tacos. Then on Sunday, about 48 hours later, chaos. Genesis Valdez, the owner of Las Pollitas, says they were closed, but she watched through her security camera as agents broke her door handle and left her trailer wide open. Agents were also seen grabbing a table umbrella to break her security camera 3 hours after the raid started. All 3 food trucks moved out. Genesis lost days of income. She's now reopening at 7-Eleven Hildebrand, hoping customers understand they were never involved. You can watch more of our interview on kens5.com.
Is this real life?
Isn't that sad? She had to freaking move her truck, and now she can only hope she gets customers back. I hope she does. I mean, she deserves it. It wasn't, that's just awful.
I don't even know what to say. Look, as far as this immigration stuff is concerned, it's so sensationalized right now and so blown up and disproportionate in people's belief systems and where they come from. It's hard because if I take a stance on something one way or another, I'm going to be called, something. And you can't be a fence rider because in this day and age, you're not allowed to be a fence rider because if you are, you're shit. It's just too much. It's too much.
Even with the fact that he took that umbrella to break that camera,
Yeah.
what is wrong? Why? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is this real life? It's just there's a place on that's some of the best waffles I've ever had.
Long Island?
Oh, I know. It was that bad in Charlotte last 2 weeks. It was awful. I don't have what Nightbot. Can you cut it out? Can you stop pushing people around on this platform? Nightbot and I need to have a talk. Hold on.
Look at him. He's a little aggressive tonight.
He is being aggressive. Like between he's just over telling everybody what to do.
Right?
Let me see if I can fix that because you're way out of line, sir.
And he's wanting people to cash app you and buy you coffees and
yeah, well
sub up, and I mean,
cash app me, buy me coffee, sub up, all of that stuff. But can you just do it at like 60-minute intervals?
Right. I couldn't figure out. Mine was doing that too. It was dropping like 5 times every 5 minutes, and I'm like, stop! You're embarrassing me.
Thanks, Mustang. Mustang's like, I ignore Nightbot. We appreciate you. Now, in some cases, Nightbot is great, but sometimes it just has a lot of demanding things going on. There's that. Let's see. The regular commands are there, so if you need to see them, the ones that you can tell them what to do, basically trigger warnings and stuff like that. So yeah, all right, I turned that off a little bit because, geez, you're not a fence rider. The law guarantees due process, period. Yeah. I'm not saying that, like I said, I'm not saying one way or the other. It's just like, is it real life breaking somebody's cameras? Like, that lady had nothing to do with it. If you're following the process of the law and that's the land that we live in, and you are breaking the law, then you've got to pay the consequences of that. But that lady, why is she getting her camera broke?
Yeah, I think that's what bothered me the most was seeing him take that umbrella and poke her camera. And I was like, dude, calm down. There's no reason for all. You know how many other cameras you got video cameras on you? What do you even, what
Yeah, exactly.
what
What
are
are
we
you
hiding?
hiding? Yeah,
Eh,
exactly.
mhm. Me and my mouth. What are you hiding? Stop hiding shit.
Sleep sweet, Cara. No, it's not your birthday. We love your face. Shameless plug. Jenny, you're too clumsy to ride the fences. You'd end up with a fence post in an uncomfortable place. You know, recently I just learned something, Hannah, and I'm gonna have to get with you and figure out what this is. But I told you I just recently found this. Like, I'm I'm found it to be crushing on this young 28-year-old and his music, not his looks, but his personality, his music, the way he moves, and he happens to be uh northern from the north up there. And he was on a show and he was talking about Brexit. And I had to literally get online and look up what Brexit was. We as Americans, I don't know that if maybe it's just me. Did you guys hear about Brexit?
I remember the term, but that's been a few years back.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to look it up. Cara sleep sweet. Breaking into her food truck was uncalled for too. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that completely. Good night, Cara. Sleep well. Hannah, you know what Brexit is, right? Tell us about Brexit. Yes, it is. It is. I am very, very much in love with the new song Zombies and the fact that it has to do with first of all, it has Florence Pugh in it, and it's an amazing video. And second of all, it's about his grandmother and her battle with addiction, but the nurses that were taking care of her and the things that she had to go through after that. It was such an amazing video concept. Brexit. It's when the UK voted to leave the European Union. Yeah, but why wasn't it bigger? Like, why didn't I know about it when it happened? Was I just my head under a blanket,
Okay.
or
Rubber Ramada question. Does that mean British exit? Brexit? I don't know. I'm putting words together. What is it actually? What, I'm not even Googling. Y'all look.
was the withdrawal of
Encyclopedia.
the United Kingdom from the European Union? Like literally, like that is it.
Okay. Okay. See. Y'all. I'm not Googling tonight. I'm off my
He's an amazing amazing human being. Now, don't get me wrong. He's still a um he's still really young, but he was talking about how he's part of the 27. You know how the 27-year-olds end up. But anyway, he was part of the 27 club, and he was going through the fact that he if he's going to make it on the other side of being 27 into 28, he wanted to reinvent who he was or where he was coming from. I think he's done that with the Idols album. I think he's done that. So apparently it said Brexit has resulted in economic disruption, particularly trade barriers, labor shortages, and decline in GDP and investment. It's allowed the UK to regain sovereignty, but it has come with increased domestic turmoil and more complex international relations. The UK has also introduced its own immigration system, impacting labor. It was controversial because the UK, and to much a lesser extent, has been faced with questions and debates about identity and unity. It doesn't really tell us. It doesn't want us to know. It doesn't want us to know. British exit. Yep. But what did it do? I was going to say, what did it do for the country? The government didn't want to do it, but the people chose. Interesting.
Okay, but like your question, what benefit came out of it? I mean, I just a curious question.
And this has been since like what, 2016? 2016. So Hannah would have been really, really young. I say really young. You're still really young. Hannah, where's Abella? Is she doing okay? So it looks like it was started by Vote Leave who was led by Boris Johnson and Michael Gove. I don't know who that is, and the campaign associated with UKIP and Nigel Farage. I don't know these names. Oh, Hannah, I'm sorry. Tell her we love her and miss her. It allows the UK to set policies that don't need approval. Oh, interesting.
Policies. I'm going to correct your reading.
Oh, no, you're fine. Policies. Policies. Policies, politics. Got it. Interesting. Yeah, my favorite song right now is Zombie as well. Yeah. And the fact that he started Bloodfest so that everybody could afford to go to concerts. That was pretty
Oh, I don't know about that. Tell me.
Youngblood started Bloodfest because he wanted everybody to be able to afford to go to concerts. He feels like, that's when we were growing up, that's where people met each other. You could go out, you could go to a concert or
Right.
meet your friends there and stuff like that. But if I try to take my son to a Metallica concert, even 4 years ago, it was too expensive for us to go.
Right.
When I was growing up, 14 or 15 years old, you want to go to even when I was 8 or 9, we want to go to something like uh, New Kids on the Block or something. It was too expensive for me to go as a kid.
Right. I only went to free concerts, so I don't really remember anything. I was.
Free. Hi, Hannah. I
Hello.
love Hannah's voice. Hi, Hannah.
Hello.
It's so good to hear your voice. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Good.
I was going to
Belle's
try and
doing okay?
explain Brexit to you.
Well, let's do this. I'm listening. Let's go.
All ears.
A long story short, the UK had a referendum. We voted to leave the European Union because people were concerned about the influx of people. So, immigration. And they believe that by leaving the EU, because when we were part of the EU, we had freedom of people and goods with no regulations from countries within the European Union. So they wanted to stop the influx of immigrants from them countries. However, those are the people that we rely on for the jobs that our people don't want to do, like the healthcare jobs, you know which ones I mean.
Yeah,
So
interesting.
in my opinion, it was a complete mistake.
So has it affected the country? Obviously, it's been 8 years, right? So it's affected the country long term.
Yes, like the freedom of
Well,
people.
no, it's been more than 8 years, isn't it? It's 2016, so that's 9 years.
Yeah,
My goodness.
it's a lot harder to get people into the lower paid jobs, especially the healthcare sector, are nurses, doctors, care assistants, that sort of thing. It's really difficult to recruit. A lot of the companies, my company, for example, relied on those people. They now have to sponsor people that are outside the European Union, which obviously costs them money rather than them being free to move in and out of the country. So, yes.
Interesting. Look
And
at all that.
we,
That is a whole thing. Like, no wonder we didn't hear about it over here. We'd have been like, huh? What are you talking about? We don't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, I didn't understand what it meant, but you made it make sense. So thank you.
So when we say we don't talk politics, people really decided they weren't going to talk politics. Got it. They're like, don't talk politics. We don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I still don't know what the long term result is. What is the expectation? Is what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know. Like, everything's more expensive. Goods take longer to come into the country. We even now have to pay for visas to go to European countries where we didn't have to before. So,
Oh,
it was
you have to
kind
have a visa to go.
yes.
What the heck?
So it's made everything worse, not better, in my opinion. I did not vote in that.
So is it something? So if the citizens were the ones who wanted it, the citizens that were the ones who
Yes,
voted.
it was a split. 52% voted to leave, 48% voted to stay.
Wow. So it wasn't like stepping out of the door. It was like untangling like wires from each
Yeah,
other's.
because a lot of our laws as well are entangled with the European courts.
Right.
So it's been a long process because we've had to adjust a lot of our laws as well.
So it changes your trading. It changes where the borders are. It changes obviously the immigration side of it because you have to have. I mean, that would change travel in the country.
Yep. Like Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland. Northern Ireland is part of the UK. The Republic of Ireland is part of the EU still. So you have to have a passport to travel to Republic, but not Northern from England, even though it's part of the United Kingdom.
So in some ways it worked out for some people, but the trade-off is losing the movement between the country. Like in between, it changes that for people who don't have anything to do with it, but you're
Yes.
literally like changing the movement in the country. Like,
Yes.
wow.
Did it change tourism? Or did y'all have much tourism? I mean,
I don't know, because I don't live in a touristy place, so I'm not the best person to.
Interesting.
All it did is increase our illegal immigration, where people are putting their lives at risk, crossing the English Channel from France in boats that should have 2 people in with 50 people in.
Well, thank you, Hannah. I'm gonna have to definitely look into that and educate myself more because I feel really dumb in the
I feel dumb
situation.
too.
Definitely gonna have to look at that. I appreciate that, and I'm gonna go back and listen to what you said. That way, I can absorb it because I feel like I kind of get like the idea of the relationship breakup. If I kind of like put it in lay terms for myself, it's just basically like the breaking up and the unmeshing of all of the
It was like
wires
a
from.
messy divorce.
Yeah, that sounds pretty messy. Sounds pretty messy. So what else has been going on, Hannah? What have you been doing? You feeling better? Have you been working all week?
I finished Thursday morning. I had a lazy day Thursday. I did not do much. Today I just did my cleaning.
You said Abellis is out sick.
Her stomach is playing up today. She said she may
Aw.
come in later if we're still on.
What else has been going on in true crime, Sheila?
True crime. Jeez, don't stump me there. Don't stump me there. I don't have much on true crime today. I'm not.
You guys are supposed to have. I was down a whole week. You guys are supposed to have interesting things going
No,
on.
I've been keeping up with the Anna Kepner stuff. You know, the poor little girl that died on the cruise ship. I've been kind of keeping up with that. And I want to do an update on that. And of course, you know, the Morgan Geyser. Of course, you know, she tried to make a great escape. I'm gonna do it on Monday. I'm gonna go over all
Yeah,
that stuff.
she
So.
did make a great
Theo, don't
escape.
forget the serial butt sniffer is in jail.
I know I saw that, and I definitely would have put out a short on that. I cannot believe that guy's still in the news. We knew that it was going to happen, right? Because I mean, obviously, anybody who goes around doing crap like that, Hannah sent me a short on it. Maybe we'll watch it. And then there's some like Ryan Upchurch depositions that came out, and then he just came out like 8 or 9 hours ago and said somebody was breaking into his house. And you saw it?
I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen the one that popped up said somebody broke into his house or something. I know who it is or something. I'm like, what? I haven't watched it. I was like, oh Lord.
Shanda Vander Ark was in back in court. I did see that. You're gonna go and catch some rest on the replay that Dick was making you sleepy. That's fine. We're just hanging out. I had to come on, make sure my voice was gonna be okay. Wanted to say hi to everybody, tell you guys how much I miss you. Tell you I'm still working on the Eileen Warno stuff. I got stuff going on in the background. I just couldn't get out of bed to do anything else. So Shanna Van Dark was completely and 100%. So I had a headache. I need to this needs to be put off. It needs to be put off. I have a headache. So I went through that. Yeah, get some rest. Get some rest. You thought about going over his depositions? I think Rubber and I thought about it too. Maybe we should all three get together because the transcript is quite comedic. Maybe we could,
That's what I told you that going through
Yeah.
that transcript, we could read. That would be hilarious.
I think it's been a minute since Allegedly Speculating and I did a good read through in that direction.
You let me know. I'll join in.
It might be fun. So, and what else has been going on? See, the world of drama, there's stuff blowing up. Iowa Backyard got snow. If you guys have not watched Iowa Backyard, they literally are getting. Let me see if I can pull this up. They're live now, and it's one of Allegedly Speculating's. Me too.
Yeah.
I love Hannah's accent. I
Okay,
love Hannah's accent. If you need a fourth, heck yeah, Hannah, we can understand you.
I can understand Hannah.
I'm gonna use Hannah for voiceovers. I'm totally gonna use you for voiceovers. I'm gonna use Hannah for voiceovers. I'm gonna use Allegedly Speculating for voiceovers. Heck yeah. You're gonna pull up Iowa Backyard? It is literally snowing like crazy there. Snowing like crazy.
Yeah, I dropped the link in chat.
Okay, good. Okay.
Do you want me to put it back chat? Or can you?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I haven't seen Allegedly Baby in a minute, so speaking of voiceovers, I'm going to make everybody who sends me voiceovers into babies.
So I'm working on everything. Just wanted to let y'all know that I have been really busy working on everything. Hold on just a minute. Okay, Tinder. Am I the asshole? That's what it stands for. Am I the asshole? Okay. Wow.
Hold on just a minute. He's
I love that one.
With the southern drawl and
Whoa.
We have somebody. Moxley or Tyler back in the background.
Both of them. We've got new neighbors, and they have a pit bull. It's not very friendly.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. I've been missing that voice too. Yes, this Iowa Backyard Camp. If you have not been there, she comes, her and her family come in and out of Allegedly Speculating and out of over here, and they have a backyard camp, and it is amazing to watch.
She had, during the Northern Lights, I pulled her up. During the Northern Lights we were having, beautiful.
Oh, here. I have to say something for you.
Tell me.
Fucking numpty trollop.
Uh-huh.
That was it.
I thought you were going to tell me that bitch did something else. Fucking
no.
Trollop. Oh, we've officially
we all need to be quiet. We all need to be quiet so she can say it. You can clip it.
Yeah, do that. Okay, I'll be quiet so we can clip it. Go ahead.
Fucking numpty trollop.
I'll be right back. I have to run to the fridge. I'll be right back.
You going to run to clip that. You better cut it out.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I saw. Look at the snow. Look at the snow. No such a thing here. Not in Texas, anyway. Iowa's really getting it bad right now. And look at this. Do you see this skull right here, Anna? Can you hear me?
A skull where?
It's right
take
there.
down. Take down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Those squirrels, where are they hiding? They're gone. Hannah, if you're gonna snort the coca online, make sure you mute, okay?
Sorry.
Okay, I know I saw a question.
It was a Cindy question.
I know I saw that. I know. Butt out. Adults are talking.
Can't type good fingers. Frozen. Sorry, I'm trying to read. Put your glasses on, Sheila.
I had scanned way up. Okay, I have a FOIA question. Do you have to pay for the information? Is there a limit to what you can request specifically in Florida? So, the yes and no. Sometimes you have to pay for the information. Most of the time in Florida, you don't. Sometimes you do. Like Sarah Boone, you do so far. Stearns, you've had to. You don't really have a limit on what you can request, but you do have a limit on what the people in the office will be like. That's enough. Stop asking us for these things, and we'll get to you when we can. Kind
And
of
as
thing.
far
So,
as the cost, it depends on how much information, how many pages and stuff, correct?
yeah, and if it's like body worn camera, you're going to always pay. Um, you're going to always pay. So a lot of times, some of the people that we know, the bigger people get together and say they want body worn camera for their channel, uh, and it's going to cost $800 for everything in the case. They'll get together behind the scenes, and everybody will pay for that together, and then run it on a couple of different channels. Um, they have what the public records request. Florida is one of the most open access states in the whole entire country. So you can get documents for free if the agency can pull them without much work. But if it's like special processing or large files, stuff like that, or hours and hours of employee time, then they charge reasonable fees for that. And then because they give you copies or digital copies, they usually have like material costs, like if it's thumb drives or DVDs or whatever is they send you. Just depends. There's not a legal maximum size of information that you can request. You can request anything that qualifies as a public record, but if it's broad, like all emails sent in and out of an agency about this case, then they'll probably ask you to narrow that down. If it's a large request that's like
Okay,
everything on a case from the last 5 years, they're going to ask you to narrow it down.
read Cindy's last comment. That'll help us answer it.
Okay. Baby is. Oh yeah, they need a puppy update too. Brian Walsh trial starts on Monday. Yep, you're right. Oh, you said
Oh, she said
Brenda.
Brenda, but she meant Deborah.
Deborah Stern's YouTube name, the last that I heard was Abby
Show
Poodle.
poodle?
ABBY, and then the second name
Poodle?
PUDEL. Abby Poodle. PUDEL. Can't type, good fingers froze. Listening, gotta go pick up the littles. Okay, sweet love. Let me see. Wish it snowed. Yeah, me too. We're not allowed to talk about the white stuff. We did see the body cam of Morgan Geyser. We probably should go over that this week. Your niece's prison emails and phone calls from the past 2 years. You should be able to get that easily, Cindy. It may cost you though. Not necessarily the emails, but the phone calls definitely will. Never been in the snow before. You're born and raised in San Francisco. You're in Tennessee. We don't get much. You're in Tennessee. I'm gonna remember that. Kim, you and I need to talk. Too early, although we had a dusting 2 weeks ago. People don't know how to drive in it.
Kim. Oh, Rainey. Her name. That's a K. Okay, I get it. Never mind. I was like, Kim, where'd you get Kim from? You just blurting out names, girl.
Well, okay, so these YouTube has really screwed us
I know.
over. They really screwed us over, and so Kim is always over in allegedly speculating, and so when I see her name, I see it as Kim. Although I love Rainy One, I love the
Oh, I
screen
like
name
the
Rainy.
Rainy name. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't. But yeah, you said Kim. I'm like, wait, what? And I saw the K. I was like, oh, ding, click, click.
yeah. No, we've been. You can't get anything out of Tennessee unless you're a resident. Your niece is extorting your 93-year-old mother out of the. Oh, Cindy,
Bless
get
you,
with
hon.
me offline. We allegedly speculating, and I know AS is really busy, but I would be glad to help you out with anything you want to ask for. You're also a resident, so it may be a whole lot easier. Also, your family,
Your family,
and
as I say.
it has to do with your direct kin. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cindy, I can't. That's not okay.
Nope.
That's not okay. You let us know. We'll do anything we can to help you out. What pieces of shit take advantage of people in their, like the elderly at their last, years of life? Like, God, what kind of freaking people? So I'm gonna share this tab instead. Look at this. I'm working on there's two different things. Let me move this. Iowa, thank you very much for making us cold. So there's two different places that I went through. I went through spring, which I loved, but then I went and did the hoodies over here on Fourth Wall, and look at this. Look at this hoodie. It just looks like it looks so much different. It doesn't look like, hey, you can't see what I'm showing you.
Here,
Yes,
what
my
are the
love.
sizes like?
All the way up to 5X.
No, I mean the sizing is the sizing true
Oh,
to size. Oh,
it's so the size guide says that it is, but I haven't gotten. Hold on, let me share this tab, see if you can see it. I haven't gotten mine yet. So it says that it says that it's sized right, but until I get my first one, and that's the reason that I'm waiting. So I know Cindy ordered hers from spring. I'm waiting for mine from Fourth Wall. The one that I'm going to give away for Christmas is from Fourth Wall. I've
can you let me
heard,
know on sizing?
yes,
Because I like
yes.
a baggy hoodie, so
I love the baggy hoodies. I'm probably gonna get like the biggest size that I can. But they say I've heard people who've done the merchandise through Fourth Wall says it's really good. I'm waiting to see. So you did. I'm excited to see that. Both of my brothers are 3X, 4X, big shouldered, big biker dudes. And so I have to order 4X, 5X for them or they won't fit. So I'm hoping it's good. I've heard really good things. You get to order a sample, and so that's what we're waiting on. Hopefully, I'll get it by Christmas, and I'm really hoping to get out the hoodie for Christmas for the drawing. They told me what I could do is just to figure out who it goes to, then I can pay for it online and ship it anywhere I want to. So I don't have to like get people's address or anything. Like I can just give them the website, give them the voucher for the hoodie itself, and then it can go to anywhere, and we don't have to like pick up people's addresses and stuff because people are weird about that. They won't enter a drawing if they think you're going to have their information. I can't say I blame them on these streets.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to give out my address to. I mean, you already have my address, but to other
You know what
people,
I'm saying?
I don't. Yeah. I know. I've been on a couple of panels, not on a panel, but where I've listened to a panel and they're doing giveaways and stuff, and I'm thinking, I don't
Yeah,
know about all that.
I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I'm ordering this one for my. Hello, can you not display my? Jeez, um, it's a tumbler with the metal spoon, and it has like the lid and everything. I'm super excited about this one, so I'm
Yeah, I
ordering
like
one of
that one.
these. I'm ordering one of these for my son. I'm gonna get allegedly to update her so I can get a tumbler, allegedly speculating tumbler.
That
Because
would
I
be
can't.
really cute with her logo little thing that she's got, that little flower logo thing.
Yes,
That would be so cute.
yes, I think so too. Your son is 6'2", 250 pounds, and wears a 4X because he likes baggy. Yeah, my brothers are they like that. They like their clothes baggy, but they're big boys. The Maddie hoodie from AS is from Fourth Wall. So if that's the same company. So if it fit the way that you ordered it, then it will fit. It's the same company. So that's yeah. Taking a what? What's a Waymo?
A Waymo is an auto vehicle that doesn't require a driver. That's what I thought.
What? I
Yes,
know.
it's
I said you're sending me stuff in the back chat about a Waymo. I'm like, who the heck's a Waymo? What's a Waymo?
It's so cute. This elderly man took his Waymo for the first time. It is the cutest video here.
Okay, all right, we'll look at it. I'm like, what the heck is this? Okay.
Oh, here he is. Well, that's a cop. What's your thing on top?
I don't know. You know, I have a heart for elderly, so it just touched me.
Jaguar.
Hello,
Jaguar.
Oh my goodness! You got a Jaguar. Where is the guy? What?
Buckle up.
Well, where?
to Xanadu Coffee Company.
Oh no, Amanda. You trust this? Amanda.
Oh my goodness.
And that gentleman is a.
Oh my! I cannot believe this.
Yeah, American Sign Language.
buckled?
You can't-
Yes,
you can't do
I
it.
want to be buckled. How in the? Where? Well, how did it get down here?
I
Oh.
called it.
You called it.
I did.
Call who?
The car.
There's no driver.
I know.
Oh. Amanda, is it? In other
Jerry
words,
says he's scared.
I am too.
Oh.
In other words, you're selling these? Well, where's Jenny? We got big. Amanda, look at you. It's Amanda, but won't this car get? What are the cops will see this?
Here we go. Intersection.
I don't. I'll never forget this. Never.
Aw.
We're turning.
Pause it for a second.
Amanda.
It's just for commentary. Could you imagine like me sticking my mother-in-law in one of these and sending her somewhere? Bless her heart, she'd be like, "What in the absolute world is going on here?" You know?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I would never.
I wouldn't put my mother in this. She'd flip the. No.
Right?
And I have
Right?
control issues. No.
I don't know that I could ride in one either. And I watch these guys and I'm like, oh my gosh, even at their elderly age, I don't know that I could personally do it.
There's a
Who's
question for you right there. Who is responsible?
They freak me out. We have them in Houston. There's a couple in Houston I've seen.
And
I've
these
never
days they
gotten
have
one.
them all over California.
I would never. Bless his heart. And she was just all for that. The lady's like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm like,
Uh-uh.
uh-uh.
It's scary.
Coming up on a car.
He did a better. The car did a better job than if somebody was driving.
You just said the same thing. You two said the same thing.
But I don't trust.
Uh-oh.
Amanda.
Why are we slowing down?
Oh no. Now what?
I don't know why
See?
it's slowing down.
See, Amanda? I told you. That's
Maybe it's
that
just being careful here.
technology. Oh,
Are we
now
out of
we're gonna have
gas?
to walk, probably.
I'm not sure.
Said, are we out of gas?
It was so cute. And then I'm thinking, okay, so is it run out of gas? No, it's an electric car. So then I'm having to think the technology has changed so much. It's like, wow, I'm still amazed by that stuff.
That is kind of cool.
But there is no way I'd get in a car like that.
So I'm going to move all of my AI music that I've been fiddling around with. I'm kind of pulling a cram it. If you know, you know. And I'm going to put it all on that channel over there. So if you want to go sub up to it, it's just AI with EO. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet, but little lights on there. And I'm going to get the video together for, I asked AS if I could steal her missing children's video when she does it and be lazy. But I'll probably do it on my own because I don't want to do that to her. She works way too hard on her stuff. I'm gonna just yank your video. But, she covers a lot of the missing children in the beginning of every episode she has. So.
Right. I've tried to highlight missing kids in mine. I think so. What I planned on, like, just conversation wise, I planned on like at each live that I do, that's just like a little series of little things. In one of those lives, I'm going to premiere, well, not premiere, but, post about one of the missing children. I have one that I stumbled upon in somebody's chat. I just so happened to be listening in. They were talking about a missing person that hadn't been talked about much. And I was like, oh, let me just, let me look into that. And then I got to thinking, I thought, just each live, just one little segment of each live be to highlight missing, just the little
Right.
info that we have. So,
Oof.
and of course, I got that, because AS is always, she's always done that, and I've
It's very
always
inspirational,
admired
right?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
it's
always
very
admired it.
inspirational. So Joseph Martinez, Jupiter Joe. Do you know who that is?
Never heard of him.
He was convicted the week of Thanksgiving in 1999. He killed a 13-year-old girl. Her name, well, they called her Liz, but Liz Soriano. And a DNA match opened up this cold case. And his father's DNA led to his investigation. And they later confirmed through a straw that he left at dinner that it was his DNA. So this came from 1999. 1990. Was your audio okay? Yeah. Your audio is just fine.
Oh, you sounded fine. Yeah.
Sounded perfectly fine. I'm going to pull this up so you can see this.
I'm going
So
to
you
mute
guys
a
can
new.
see.
They've started a new movie, and I don't know, the intro might be loud.
What's the movie? What they want puppy
What are you watching?
updates.
Huh? Fish? What? SISU?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I don't know. They watch all kinds of stuff. Puppy
They-
update. Real quick puppy update. They're all getting fat, and Lola's being a good mom, and they whine all the time. There's your puppy update. I'm tired.
So this is Minnie. She was 13. So Joseph Martinez, or what they call Jupiter Joe, he was finally convicted after he murdered her in 1999. And on Friday, they found him guilty. And they found him through familial DNA off of a straw after all these years. 1999. I was 17. I was 17 years old.
When they solve cold cases like this with DNA, it is just amazing. I enjoy doing streams like that of things that are solved,
Look at this guy. He looks like a real whatever. Sidewalk astronomy. Like, you know what you did. You ought to be looking to the stars. You ought to be looking to the stars for what you did. You're a predator. After all these years, you've been out walking around and walking the streets and stuff like that. I'm glad that, like you said, stuff like this, after all these years, that are finally found and finally getting noticed and finally getting solved. That's important.
right? And the importance of well, to an extent, the closure that the family gets knowing that it was solved.
She herself was a straight A student and wanted to be an astronaut. She left school. They found her body in a dumpster 25 years later. 25. You were 28 in 1999? Prime of your life, huh? What an amazing time to be alive, 1999. Did sound good, Hannah. You sound beautiful. So that was big in news this week, but this is what happens is I was out and I didn't get into any true crime this week. And I'll be honest with you, everything that I've been seeing online, and I think that in this sector itself, has been dealing with the drama surrounding a certain part of the true crime sector. And even some of my favorite true crime creators that don't get into drama have been into drama lately. And so it's been a lot of this stuff, in my opinion, this last couple weeks has been getting missed. I've missed everything.
Yeah, I was not feeling well this week with everything going on, so I've kind of took
Yeah.
a step back. But I mean, everything that I've seen, my regulars are all doing drama stuff, and I'm like,
Partied like it was 1999. Good night for real this time. Sleep sweet, Mustang.
good night,
We're
Mustang.
here. We're here. I do that all the time. I tell Sheila, I'm going to go to sleep. I put you in my ear and put you in my ear. And she's like, okay, shh. And then I'm commenting like 10 minutes later. She's like, I thought you were asleep. I was, but you said something really cool. You were 39 and 99. Oh my gosh. You're my mama's age. Cindy, I have this line, this invisible line to Cindy. It's hard to explain, but I love me some Cindy. Good night, Mustang. Good night, Mustang. Everybody's kissing you, tucking you in this time now.
Don't get out of bed for a glass of water either.
Luke Truesdell, he's from Iowa. He was convicted of killing 4 people with a metal pipe. He was found guilty on 3 counts of first degree this week, 1 count of second degree, and there was like a detached garage to live in Marion, Iowa, and he beat all 4 of these people to death with a freaking metal pipe.
Wow, I
So
haven't
that
heard
happened.
that one.
It happened in 2024. He said he believed that the victims were involved in sex trafficking, but the prosecutor said they didn't find any evidence that supported that. So he admitted he was under the influence of, meth and sleep deprived. So he could have been hallucinating. Oh, love you too. He could have been, sleep deprived and hallucinating, but he was convicted. He was convicted. I don't know anything about his victims. Ramondus Lamar Cooper, 44, Kiana Ryan, 26, Amanda Parker, 33, and Brett Anthony Brown, 34. Now, my thought process is this. Not that I'm saying that it's not beyond the realm of possibilities that you can kill 4 people at once, in the same vicinity, in the same area. But you have a metal pipe. You have 4 people. What are the chances that nobody's going to react to the first time you hit somebody? Like the circumstances. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? The circumstances behind the attack itself. Like
Oh yeah.
what happened? Were they just laying there all quiet and he like bam, 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 like really quickly hit all 4 and then just kept on going from there? It's like I hate to see it in my mind. So what I would like to do probably is go back and see if I'm able to pull anything on this and get the probable cause affidavit or the arrest warrant and see what happened, because it doesn't, right? It just doesn't make any sense.
More from the antidepressant. So my
Antidepressants.
provide great
The same thing happened in my mind when I did see that. It's disgusting. You put that word on there on purpose just to see if I was ready for it. But my thought process is the same thing when I thought about the Idaho 4. Was like, how in the world could he possibly have gone from room to room with people in 4 different rooms and been able to accomplish what he accomplished? He did get me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. He believed that they were involved in sex trafficking. There was no evidence to it. The paper further reported that Truesdell said he was high, obviously hadn't slept in 2 days, and then he was convicted. So this is one of the ones that I want to pull. I want to ask the questions. If anybody finds out anything before I do on this, let me know. Email me, talk to me about it. I want to know what's going on with this.
Yeah, definitely. And I would like to know what's going on with that one. And I'm waiting for allegedly to come back so she can go over the I do believe they dropped some new documents on Austin Drummond this past week. And
get him to her because yeah,
with him being an FBI informant and stuff like that.
That they confirmed it?
From what the documents that I've seen, I'm not going to put anything out because that's her thing. So, but yeah, she definitely needs to look into the new documents that dropped.
Interesting. She ain't gonna be mad if you're talking about documents, girl. There's room on this internet streets for everybody. That's
I know, but I know that's where I go
to death. I know, and I love you to death. But if you want to become a good sleuther and a good investigator, sometimes you got to source that stuff and then have confidence in yourself and go, I've seen this. I'm going to put this out and I'm going to let her know, because she doesn't care. She's not about being first. She's about being informative.
True. I know,
Does that
but
make
you know
sense?
me, I'm always worried about everybody else. That's me.
Well,
I know. I got to stop.
All of us are, and I'm looking to see, and I see where I get my documents from. I haven't got an update, so that means somebody's not talking about it.
Yeah, it was on the streets. It was somebody. I'll have to find that person's live. I don't want to say names, but I'll look and drop it to you.
I was going to say, who are you talking about?
Mm-mm.
Why you don't want to say it? Put it in the back chat.
I have to look. I want to make sure I got the name right. Just
Gotta go to the little Hannah room. You're too cute, Hannah. I have considered it. I think it would be a good idea if I had somebody that was more directly educated on the matter, so I don't butcher something like that. I would definitely have to do some research. I also that's the reason I didn't end up doing Lila on the McCann case, because I didn't feel like I was gonna do it any justice, because I couldn't get the information. Not that I couldn't get the information, I didn't want to. I couldn't get the information enough to do it in a way that would have been respectful to the McCanns. Madeline. Oh no, I said Lila. Madeline McCann. I know you do. You know a lot about the McCann case as well. I should probably pull you, and we should probably do both of those. We probably really should. Even if we do a pre-record, I think it would be a good idea. Tyler Robinson has some new documents out. Tyler Robinson was the person responsible for the shooting of Charlie Kirk. There's some new things coming out. The defense has asked for an extension to go through 130 pages of new documents in the Vance Bolter case. They have a federal court hearing, but it's not until May of next year. I know we did that when it first came out. He's the one who killed the Minnesota House Speaker, Melissa Hortman, and her husband, killed the dog, that kind of stuff. Crazy, crazy ass. There's new documents out on Rodney Hinton Jr., if you know who that is. He was the one who killed Deputy Larry Henderson. They have pretrial hearings coming up, or trial hearings coming up in January. So it was a crash that killed the Ohio deputy, and he was directing traffic. It looked like it was intentional, so we're not sure, but anyway, it was allegedly committed by the father of the teen who was shot and killed by that police officer one day before that. And he's accused of intentionally hitting him with the car not long after the body cam video was released, showing that Hinton's son was shot by the police officer during a stolen car investigation. Ryan Hinton was his son. He was 18. He died. And then Rodney Hinton is the one who's on trial for killing Larry Henderson, the deputy. That one's coming up. Definitely want to look into that. Abellis, hi. Are you feeling better? It's so good to see you. Did you know? Did you know, Abellis, that somebody is going around in the Trollops lives using your flag to talk with a different screen name? Not using the flag, but your exact little emoji here.
Yeah, your little icon there. You're with your little Canadian flag.
Yep.
Icon?
Just
Yep.
same mountains and everything. They're actually in the fucking Numpty Trollops live using your exact thing. Yeah. Not using the flag, but actually using her actual whole little picture here. Like, I thought it was a Bellis under an alt. Like, you don't have to go in under an alt. You can go where you want to go. Maybe it is you. Maybe I'm calling you out. Maybe it really is a Bellis. And she's like, thanks for that. I'll have to change.
We just doxed you, Abellis. Sorry about that.
We doxed your flag. Stay out of Numpty Trollop. I know. Thieves. Did you hear about that? The Rodney Hinton thing? I was hoping you'd be able to cover that case if you were still doing trials then, Rubber.
No, I don't know about that. But here, let me. This is what I'm gonna put it in the back chat. It's an article. It was from a news station about him returning to court, and this was November 24th.
About Drummond. Okay.
About Drummond. I'm not sure if it says in here about what they were talking about on social media. The stuff that I had found with social media was Facebook, but sometimes you don't want to trust those Facebook
Yeah,
things.
I believe you.
But yeah,
Back in court, facing charges. This was done on the 24th. Yeah, the 24th. Housed, received the charges according to TDOC. He was seen. We saw that he's got a trial on the charges in July for the stabbing incident, right?
correct.
The
And then
judge signed a protective order for the discovery so that people wouldn't get it out in the public, but it was already released from what I saw. Did we see some of that already released out in the public?
I
That
thought
video?
we did. I believe so.
Excuse me. The court requested to look into the issue to see if they were having a problem being allowed to make phone calls. He's been moved to Riverbend maximum security. Yeah, so we knew he was moving to security after the court hearing because it reminded me of Richard Allen being moved to back to prison before the trial. He was posing security issues at the jail by smearing things on his door window, hanging paper on the window, preventing officials from being able to look inside the cell, and having bad behavior issues. So he was moved to Lake County. Yes, my love?
Will him being an informant change his charges?
They don't want us to know he's an informant.
They don't want us to know. I'll put the little Facebook link to what I know in the back, but I don't trust
That's
it.
why I'm saying if it comes out, will it change his charges? Because he still killed 4 people.
Right. I think that if he is indeed actually an informant, they already know everything. You understand what I'm saying? It's like acting within the confines of the law. So if he was an informant for the police, but then took things into his own hands and he did what he did, they're still going to charge him for what he did. Because him being an informant doesn't give you leeway to just kill people.
That was my thinking. Thank you.
Yeah, that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's going to change. He's going to plead not guilty, and they're going to know that he did it, regardless of whether he was an informant or not. Then they're still going to charge him with the murders. I know. There's a cute Brit up on panel. You don't go undercover. You can go undercover if you want to. That's your right to do so. Abellis is smarter than that. If she was undercover, she'd change more than her name. I know. That's why I just thought it was hilarious that there really was somebody over there posing as Abellis. I know. You know how I know it's not Abellis? Never dropped a single super chat or a like or the way that Abellis talks. You just know it. You just know it. You know when it's an Abellis. When it's an Abellis.
Like I said, I put them in the back chat, but you don't have to. I don't trust everything I read on Facebook. So
well, you don't, and that's the benefit. That's okay. So, like you said, you got allegedly speculating who does a lot of the speculation part of what we do, and then you have you who wants to go based on truth, and then there's somewhere in between, right? There's
the discussion point, which you do.
Yeah, there's somewhere in between where you're just like, I'm not sure, but I heard, but it's not really, So, boom. Both sides agree to protective order for the discovery. So basically, this is exactly what we just read.
Yeah, that's what we just read. There's another. The next one down though they're more speculative. The second one that I put down there, like I said, and there's a few things that I follow on Facebook, but I just
manipulation. Really, I really don't get down on that. I understand Matthew 7. I understand judge not that you be not judged, but I didn't kill anybody and I wasn't suspected of killing anybody, and so I will judge him based on his behaviors and the way he acts and what he does as much as I want to. And I'm not going to condemn him until a jury of my peers does, and then that doesn't cause me to self-reflect because I have no murderous rage or ideas of that. So be gone. Be gone with you.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what I freaking. Yes, I have noticed, Hannah. Yep, I did notice. Thank you for putting that in there. You just did that to piss me off, Sheila.
Give you something to purr on for a minute.
Well, I know everybody's entitled to believe whatever they want to believe, however they want to believe it. But don't tell us not to judge. The idea is that we're we're not the judges, but we're the ones who go in and judge the people based on the facts and their behaviors and their words and their actions. Like, what do you mean, don't judge? Well, frankly, if we're going to do it that way, in the Ten Commandments, one of them is "Thou shalt not murder." So I will judge you. I will judge you.
We can be judgy if we want to.
Exactly. I will take a screenshot. I will send it to you in Discord.
Actually, I'll send it to her in Discord. Give me like 5 minutes. I already have
You
one.
already have it? Oh my
I
gosh.
already have it pulled up. Look, I'm a bitch. Just hold
Secret
up. Give me a minute.
agent man. Secret agent. That's you. Ava! How are you feeling, sweet pea? I hope you're doing well. I've been wondering how you've been feeling. I saw you a couple of times in and out of Discord, but I've been so under the weather. Coverage is spotty while driving. I'm listening as best as I can. Orange, I want you to be safe in the middle of a blizzard. Let's not worry about the shooting the shit live going on on YouTube. You need to make sure that you're safe, please. I have missed you, Ava. I have missed you. Abellis! Abellis! Oh, sweet Abella. Thank you. See, this is how you know. The numpty trollop would never ever, would never ever be the recipient of the best freaking gift that a channel can get from somebody like Abellis. No freaking way. Now I gotta go way back here. Did it actually show them this time? It showed some of them. It showed some of them. Carolina got one. Iowa Backyard Cam got one. Opal, we love Opal. Sky got one. Horvath, So Grand Fume. Doc Bones, Retired Not Bored. Sister Blue Size, Marcy. E Murph, thank you so much. Smarty Me. Lulu Dappa. Lulu Dappa? Lulu Adapa. Lulu Adapa? What is my problem? I can't read this week. Beanie Baby. Beanie Baby got one. Foxy Amazon got one. Southern Gal True Crime. Donna the Crazy Cat Lady. Oh, Period Point Blank got one. Miss me some Brit. Easy Banjo. Sheila's. Janie. Emma Roth. Kevin from South Boston. My Mocking Boy. Cheryl Metcalf. Scott Messerschmidt. Free Palestine River to the Sea. Thomas, oh, it jumped up on me. Thomas Ingebrigtsen. I love that name. Julie Brownlee. Julie Brownlee. Thank you so much. If you were aware that you were gifted, please make sure you say thank you to Abellis. It shows 28 out of the 50. It's so foxy. Yeah, Abellis. Yeah. So what I have to do is I have to go to my back account tomorrow, and I'll be able to see the other people that were gifted. So I had to put in a message to YouTube. I don't know if they're going to do anything about it or not. They're just like, yeah, that's pretty much how they sound when I ask them if they know what's going on. Let me thank you. I've still got my Halloween thank you and my regular thank you. So I'm going to do both. Abellis, without people like you, channels don't build memberships to I don't know how to thank you. You know how much I love you. I don't have to say it a million times. You know how much I care, and I know the people that are gifted are always really, really appreciative. So thank you.
Abellis, you're not my friend. on Discord, so I can't send it to you. So I sent it to Hio. Hio can forward it to you.
I will do that. I know, Ava. Thank you. I'm so grateful. You've not been the best, but you're with family. That's wonderful. She is trying to make Hio cry. I don't want to ugly cry because then I'll get all snotty and then I'm already congested. You can hear that. So don't do that. Don't do that. It does show some of them. I don't understand. Oh, Butterfly, you didn't get one? You didn't get one? Foxy, Foxy.
Butterfly said, "Screw that. I buy my own."
Oh. Oh, it's a branded account. That's why. Oh, you're a brand new butterfly. Thank you so much for becoming a true crime guardian. I'm so excited to have you here. You know that I adore your face. Thank you so much. We wouldn't have left you behind regardless. You don't have to have a membership to not get left behind. But I love you guys meeting green. You'd be like the fucking numpty trollop. Thank you so much, Butterfly. Welcome to the True Crime Guardians. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So, yeah, he's pleaded not guilty to all the charges for the murder of Courtney Rose, Adriana Williams, Braden Williams, and James Wilson, and then dropping the baby off in somebody's random yard. So I don't see that there's any new documents, but if there is, I will definitely make sure that you and allegedly both have them, sweet love. I will make sure you both have them.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna clip you. You're gonna be clipped, and we're gonna use it all over the place.
I love it. Hio's gonna put it in my StreamYard too. So yep.
It's gonna become part of the media asset team. What's down here with the every time we talk about the numpty trollop. Yeah. Okay. Much I can laugh without making myself cough today. Okay, so the next thing I was talking about, we went over Joseph Martinez, Jupiter Joe, Luke Truesdale, who was in Iowa. I definitely want some more information on the guy that killed the 4 people with a metal pipe. There was a 14-year-old in Denham Springs, Louisiana, that has been charged with first-degree murder after she was discovered, after they discovered her newborn child concealed inside a tote bag with severe neck injuries. Have you heard about this one?
No. That sounds like a TV show I used to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Put this over here. There we go. So, there we go. Hospital staff called the cops after she came in for medical treatment, and so they've ruled the death of the baby a homicide. She concealed her entire pregnancy from her family. They didn't know she was pregnant. Like the giggly snore. Yeah, you want to say it again? You want to say it again, Hannah? We'll take it.
Fucking numpty trollop.
I'm gonna put that on top of
I love it.
Of a sour cream commercial, because here in the United States, when we think, we don't hear the word trollop, we hear the word dollop, a dollop of Daisy. But I'm gonna put her picture on the lid of a sour cream thing and name it fucking Numpty Trollop.
Dollop of Daisy will do ya. Oh my god. I just hear a trollop. Okay, stop. Shut up.
A trollop, a beach trollop. Okay, I'm sorry. Everybody who's going to hell. That's ridiculous. Sometimes I know that drama brings people in, and I do love the drama, but I love the true crime. I love trying to figure out what's going on in the mind of these crazies. So I don't know. Find the division between maybe we should do like a part drama channel and another channel, and then do just a regular true crime and still be able to satisfy the needs of both. You can explain them if you want. I'm not going to. I like the inside joke.
Are we gonna highlight it and put it on screen when she does?
Well,
And then we can
anybody who's
blame it
in
on
the
her?
yeah, well, anybody who's is in the chats that I was talking shit in yesterday is going to know exactly who the heck I'm talking about, exactly what the hell I'm talking about, and know that I don't give a shit. But anyway, so Friday the 21st, Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office received a report from a local hospital that a 14-year-old girl was seeking medical treatment after giving birth in her residence. They found the baby inside the tote bag with extensive injuries to the baby's neck. Medical personnel believe the infant was carried to full term, born alive, and basically killed immediately after birth. It's believed that the teen did conceal her pregnancy from her family. Initially, she was charged with failure to seek assistance, obstruction of justice, and then an autopsy later confirmed that the newborn's manner of death was homicide, and the teen has been charged with first-degree murder. She is in a Florida, being held at a Florida Parish's Juvenile Detention Center. We are not in a place, in my mind, we're not in a place in this country where we couldn't put babies uh, for safekeeping with people that love them or that needed them. There's no reason, there's no cause for this. Even if you had to hide your pregnancy from your family at 14, I do believe that you probably are wise enough to figure out who you can talk to and what kind of confidant you could have in order to get that baby taken care of. To put that baby in a tote or in a bag and intentionally cause the baby's death, that is a different kind of evil, even at 14. That's my opinion.
Safe haven boxes, need I remind you?
I know she's a baby herself. Yeah. Yeah, where the hell's the baby daddy? 100%.
Right.
Yes, Hannah. True crime butterflies new here. You got to explain it. British insults. Numpty equals idiot. Trollop equals whore or slut. YouTube friendly insults. You fucking numpty trollop. Oh my goodness. Does that help? True crime butterfly, does that help? There's a wild case you might want to look into. Another one? 30-week pregnant lady was abducted. Her body was found. The baby was cut out. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Hannah. My gosh. What state was that? That's terrible.
It's like, what's wrong with people, you know?
So there was a 46-year-old high school football coach from Virginia that you know about this already?
Go ahead. I'm listening. Yes.
So he vanished on November the 20th, which is this last week, right before he was supposed to be questioned by the state troopers about some child sex crime
SA.
charges.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So he was under investigation for 5 counts of possessing child pornography and 5 counts of soliciting minors via the computer. Another Italo Brett, maybe?
Maybe.
Apparently, there's more charges coming. He suddenly disappeared.
But where
And
did it go?
which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Right.
Has there been
And
an update today?
I'm
No.
not sure. I will look.
Look at this. Who
but-
told me this the other day? That I was famous. Because you know how you have these things, your ads come up.
Oh,
look
you're
at that!
famous.
I'm famous. I'm in the newspaper. See that?
EO, can we stop for just a second?
Of course we can.
I want you to address Cindy's comment because I freaking respect Cindy and the fact that she disagrees, and she will put it out there that she disagrees. And that's what I love about our little community that we have going on over here, is that it's okay to disagree and we're not going to get pissed off. So
no, Cindy knows that. Cindy knows that.
Yeah, I wanted to call Cindy's comment, because it's okay to disagree.
Yeah, absolutely. So Cindy said, I disagree with you. Many 14-year-olds are very immature. Not that I'm justifying what she did, but I want to know more. I agree. I agree with the immaturity level.
Yes, I do too. And I'd like to know more.
I guess what ends up happening, especially when you're up here as a creator, this is my thought process. When I was 14, this is me. Maybe the world is different now. Maybe we're not educating our children. There was in the ways of sex, I don't know. Uh, when my mother was growing up, her mother did not talk to her about sex. I knew about sex from a very young age. So I knew that if I had sex, that there was a possibility that I was going to make a child. And if I were going to make a child during the acts of sex, I knew that that was a life and that I had to take care of that life or had to figure out some way to take care of that life. I guess that I look at it from that point of view. I don't look at a 14-year-old as being unknowledgeable. Immature, yes. Unknowledgeable, no. I do agree that the immaturity may play a part in it, but I think that we're taught from a very, very young age what yes and no was, what right and wrong was, and we know not to murder. That's my opinion.
Yes,
I don't know very many 14-year-olds who don't know that murder is not okay.
I agree.
Being
But
immature doesn't, you know what I'm
I can
saying?
I can opposite that with the immaturity though, because I was never talked to about any of that stuff. I didn't have the knowledge and I didn't take
So
what I
you
was told in school. So yes, my first time that with this one man on New Year's Eve, lo and behold, I was knocked up. I was not told. I'm only 10 years older than you, and I was not educated. And that
did
was my
you think it was
parents' fault.
okay to kill it?
Oh, fuck no. No, no, excuse me. No, 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 no. I've never been murderous, but or anything like that. But
No, it's a fair point. It's a fair
the
point, is what I'm
immature,
saying.
yeah, the maturity level though, I, no, but oh, my mind just went really bad.
No,
Uh,
no, yeah, I understand what you're saying. It depends on culture, family dynamics. So many are not knowledgeable at all about sex.
they're not.
Murder may have been in panic.
And I
Thank you, Hannah. Totally fair point. Okay. 14-year-olds can be absolutely wildly immature. Developmental issues definitely plays a role in it. Family dynamics, it plays a massive role in how a teenage person might process their fear and their consequences. And like you said, in a panic. I'm not justifying what happened. But I
right,
think that cases like this get really complicated fast. At that age, you've got a mix of biology, trauma, secrecy, survival instincts, and they don't always line up with reason, right? I
correct.
agree with that. That's why we should want to know more. Not to excuse it, but to understand the environment and to understand how we support the system and the mental state and what can actually happen before the tragedy happens so we know how to fix it in the future because context does matter. A 14-year-old's brain just isn't built like an adult's. So the choices they make under pressure look like, something unrecognizable to me because I'm 44 years old. So you're not wrong at all, Cindy. Immaturity is a huge part of the picture. I just think there are deeper layers and where the answers really live are deeper diving into the situation. So you're absolutely 100% correct. I agree with you too, Sheila.
Yeah, no, I just, I mean, there's so many dynamics to it that, just it's hard. I would have to really know a lot more information, you know, who
The,
was
the
father, how
Within the confines of the law, though, it doesn't really to me,
it
it doesn't
doesn't, right,
matter,
it
and
doesn't matter.
that's where my problem is as a creator, and I've said this before many, many times, if I put all of my feelings into it, and then I get really, really close to a case in a situation where it's like, yeah, she was a 14-year-old girl, and she grew up in this dynamic and that dynamic, and then I put all of these feelings into it, then I end up feeling like I'm justifying the fact that this 14-year-old committed a
Committed a crime.
homicide, and
Exactly.
that's where I'm at with it. Absolutely have feelings, but if I don't take some of that out, I couldn't cover any of these cases because murder's dirty, it's nasty, true crime is gross. It's often young people doing young and stupid things with long-lasting consequences on society, long-lasting consequences on people that cover that, news, the police, just people like us, somebody like Cindy who works in a place where She just wants to help everybody and love everybody, and she does. And she comes from a place of love all the time. So they're
Well,
so influenced not just by their peers but social media. Yes, agreed.
you
Agreed.
know, just like I had sent you, I don't mean to derail this topic, but on the same note, you know, I had sent you the
Oh
thing
wow.
about the gentleman that was on death row, but he had dementia. And I was having like conflicting, like, I know he did the crime. So the fact that his memory is not what it is, that still doesn't negate the fact that he still committed the crime when he was mentally okay.
I was
And
gonna
then
say
he
he knew
passed
what he was
away.
doing. He
Right.
knew what
He
he
knew
was
what
doing when it happened.
and the fact that he has dementia now shouldn't negate the fact of what he did, all these years ago. And, he was supposed to go by a firing squad, and then the Utah Supreme Court blocked it in August, I think it was. And then, because it's dementia, and now, it was like supposed to be brought up again, and then he passed away in prison. So,
Right. So it kind
you know,
of it kind of fixed itself in
it
some
it
ways, but yeah.
it took care of itself. So now it's not an issue out there, and
Sydney, thank you. Because in my mind,
sorry.
I like, no, you're fine. I just want to say thank you because I don't want anybody ever to think out there that you don't have a right to say what you need to say. Cindy has quite a few years of experience on her side. And so it's always good to hear. I mean, I was 17. I knew that I wasn't supposed to murder a kid. I was 14. I knew from age 3, there's certain
Right.
things you're not supposed to do, but that doesn't mean everybody does. Not everybody feels the way I feel. So you had a client once that was 14, got pregnant, cried because she kept telling her grandmother, but I didn't kiss him. I didn't kiss him because her grandmother said that kissing would make a baby. And that's one of those things where we're kind of okay. My mom was born in the 60s. My grandmother was born in the 30s, the end of the 30s in 19 I'm sorry, the beginning of the 30s, 1932. When she became pregnant with her first daughter, that is when her mother they were standing in a field picking cotton. She was 7 or 8 months pregnant already. And her mother looked over and told her, this is my grandmother's mother, my great grandmother, told her, my mother has told me this story many times, 7 months pregnant, standing in a cotton field, picking cotton, getting ready to go into labor, and said, I guess we ought to have the conversation about the birds and the bees.
A little late.
Yes. Yes. My mother, in turn, which has told this story many times, meaning her mother also passed down that poor judgment of not talking to my mother about sex. And the way that she did it was by placing articles of a sexual nature on my mother's bed while she was at school so that when she came home, she could look through these things and learn on her own. So she also did not pass down the education of sex to her child. So
Okay. See, it is what a secret time. Secret time. Let me tell you, that's my mother. Girl, it was New Year's Eve. I was 17. I did the deed, and Valentine's Day, February 14th, went to the doctor. My doctor said, "You are pregnant." I said, "You're a liar. Let's do the test again." She said, "Okay." We did 2 more tests. As a matter of fact, I came home, sat in a chair, and I told my mom, I said, I'm pregnant. And she goes, "How the F did that happen?" And that was the
wow.
first time my mom ever said the F word to me. And I was in shock. I was in
Wow.
shock. And I was like, "What do you mean? How did that happen?" And she basically told me I needed to figure it out. And that was the end of it.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. And let me tell you, as unfortunate was, I was still in high school, and there was a fight in school, and these 2 guys were shoving each other around, and I got shoved into a glass display case, and I
Oh
ended
my
up
goodness.
having a miscarriage in April. So I was only, 4 months along, but still, I was still in high school, and it was like, figure it out. All I knew to do was to marry the man because I didn't know what to do. Yeah, I was 17. I didn't know what to do. I was never
But you
told. I was never taught. I
and then
was
I go
never
back to the fact though, yes, you may not have been taught about sex, but neither were my grandmother, my great grandmother, but they knew that they didn't need to homicide the child in order
Oh
to make
yeah.
it through life.
Right.
And I love that, Cindy. Cindy says she taught her children about their anatomy and every part of what it does from the time they were toddlers. We talked about sex all the time.
Oh, and I did the same thing with mine. When I had my
Poor
my daughter,
Ava.
and I have 2 stepchildren, I did the same thing. They from toddlerhood on up, they knew. We discussed it. I was like, "Nope, nope, I'm not hiding this." Wasn't gonna put
I
them through
love
what I
that,
went
Cindy.
through.
I love that. You taught childbirth classes out of your living room, and your kids were present during a lot of that. I love that. I mean, the more education the more that we hide history, the more that we hide things from children, the more that we hide what sex is, the more we censor the word murder, the more we pretend like things aren't what they are, the more we tend to repeat history. I talked to my son. I didn't have a girl. I don't know how I would have handled having a girl. I talked to my son at a very young age about what is okay and not is okay as far as, what I condoned and what I didn't condone. I knew he was going to do things his way. But my son is almost 25 and I'm not a grandma and I'm in my 40s. That's not to say that I don't miss the fact that I could be a grandma. I made my mama a grandma at 34. I love the
Mhm.
idea of being a grandma, but it's just not, I wanted him to break that cycle. I didn't want to be the person who didn't teach him about right and wrong
Right,
in
and I
my
did
in,
too.
in
I
my
did too.
thought process.
Right, knowing that my parents didn't teach me and I had to learn, unfortunately, the hard way. I knew right then and there, I was like, I will never make my children, learn things the hard way. I will speak up,
And
you know.
Muffins is amazing. You've done a great
Oh, she
job.
is. She's a good kid. She's a
You've
pain
done
in my
great. She's
ass,
not a
but
kid
I love
anymore.
her.
You know what I mean? You've gotten her
I
to
know.
adulthood. She's a great young adult.
She
Your
is. She
ex-husband called CPS on you because you got an anatomy book from the library and taught your kids about their body.
Shut up.
They didn't approve of your teaching either. I'm learning a lot about things most recently on what we are and aren't allowed to do with our kids in modern days. And I'm not going to go into it right now, but we are going to study what I have very recently learned about what has been allowed and not allowed in society, on what we're allowing our children to get away with when they're still under the direction of their parents, and what we're protecting and what we're not protecting. I'm not going to talk about it now, but we're definitely going to talk about it. I have a really strong feeling. Yeah, your own fucking kids, dude. What sperm and egg? What about the stork and cabbage? What are you saying? Oh my goodness. So Hannah sent me something in the back. So I don't want to, before we go over the one about the that we just were talking about. Missing Rebecca Park. Unanswered questions remain after there was a body found in northern Michigan. This came out 2 days ago. So there was a body found in the, does that say Manistee National Forest? Wait, I'm missing out on so much. It's in Michigan anyway. There's a national forest in Michigan. It resembles a lot a missing woman named Rebecca Park. Police said on Tuesday she was reported missing on November the 3rd when she was last seen in the area of Cadillac and Boone Township. A citizen-led search party helped locate. Sorry, 1 second. I got a cough. Thank you.
I briefly read about this. I
Yeah,
didn't read too far into it, so I'm interested.
she was a pregnant woman. She's a disappeared pregnant woman. Oh, her body was found in northern Michigan, but the status of the baby remains unknown. Which is why Hannah sent me this. Apparently, the baby was taken out of the womb. Rebecca Park's family confirms that her body was discovered in the national forest by searchers not far from where she was last seen by her mother 21 days earlier near Cadillac. Oddly, this area has been searched before. The young lady that was found resembles Rebecca Parks, the young lady who went missing on November 4th. It's a tragic time in our county, and hopefully this brings some closure to the awful incident. Well, it's not going to until they find out where the baby's at. In court a day later, her baby's father, Richard Fowler, and Rebecca's youngest sister, Kimberly Park, were both facing charges unrelated to Rebecca's death. What does that mean? What does that mean? Richard's
That's
facing unrelated drug charges okay. Unrelated drug charges.
oh,
Kimberly is facing tampering with evidence and lying to police. What? But they haven't been charged with a homicide. Wow, this is crazy already. Due to the media firestorm surrounding the case, the judge took decisive order in court on Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, people in the court, media, and those on live stream, the court has an ethical duty to ensure that the defendants in this case have a fair trial. The court is well aware of the publicity in this case. In order to protect the defendant's interest, the court is going to take the court off of live stream.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that, and I thought, okay, well, why are we again hiding? But okay.
Yeah, and we're doing that a lot more lately. More and more and more of that is happening.
I see you.
It's more publicly people covering it on TikTok. So is the baby's missing? They don't know where the baby's at? No, ma'am. No stork or cabbage patch tails here. They'd rather someone else teach them. I don't know what. Yeah. Right? Yeah. I'm not going to get into what the libraries are allowed to have in their possession anymore either. Things have changed so much. When we were growing up in the 80s and the 90s, things were not touch and go like they are now. I don't even know what to say sometimes. Plus, I'm on, YouTube. And YouTube is one of those places where the baby's missing. Damn. YouTube is one of those places where if you're not aware of your demographic as a creator, you need to get aware because sometimes you'll be covering things you didn't even realize that affected the demographic you're covering. It happens a lot. It happens a whole lot where you're just like, yeah, you're talking about 15 to 20-year-olds or 25 to 30-year-olds, and everybody in your chat has no relation to what that's about because your demographic is 50s and 60s. So people either, you end up talking about something and making everybody in your chat hate you or everybody in your chat love you. Oh, yes. Okay, so we were talking about the true crime case over here. The guy the disappearance of the guy, Travis Turner, 46-year-old football coach under investigation. Let me go over here.
Sorry, the one thing I'm good at is derailing you. I apologize.
No, you're fine. You can't figure out why Melody, what's her name, isn't arrested. Oh, Melody Buzzard's mom. She was arrested, right? And she got out on bail?
Yep, she got out.
She got out on bail. Actually, I think they dropped the
No, they dropped the
charges.
It wasn't bail. They dropped the charges.
Maybe they're hoping that they'll lead her to.
Well, supposedly she had a voice recording of the incident, but I found it kind of suspicious because I don't know. She made it all seem like he was having a bipolar moment or whatever. The guy that was supposedly holding her, and I was just like, there could be more that we don't know just because it's just a voice recording, but I don't know.
True Crime Butterfly, you come from Salty Sleuth's lives too, and I think you're a moderator over there, and I admire the ability. She's a lot like, some people say, oh, I speak my mind, I say what's on my mind, but then we kind of like sugarcoat it sometimes because we don't either want to be canceled or we don't want to be covered, talked about. I don't know why we do it sometimes. Sometimes we censor ourselves from being a certain type of way because we don't like people to not like us. And as I grow through the years, I figure out that is part of what I used to do when I was younger. I didn't want people not to like me. But when I started getting into corporate America and I realized that nobody's going to like you no matter what you do, you can't make everybody happy. And I really like that. Salty Sleuth does that. She says what's on her mind. She puts it out there. Fuck you if you don't like me. Fuck you if you do, kind of thing. And I like that about her. And I've noticed True Crime Butterfly is pretty good about speaking her mind too. Charges were dropped. Yeah. He's on the run. Yep. He's disappeared at the moment. She's moved. Absolutely. Absolutely. YouTube does censor us in some ways. YouTube does censor us in some ways. I don't mind saying the words. There's not always a time when I'm going to have a monetized stream. because I say things like gun or firearm or murder or blood or fuck this, fuck that, that kind of stuff. So sometimes my stuff turns yellow and it's like, oh, this live is not suitable for the ads. You
If
will
that's the
not
case,
be
I'll
getting paid for
never
your
get
work.
there.
Yeah, you will not be paid for your work today.
I
So
will never.
he was at first declared missing, but after a days long search, authorities revealed that he was being investigated and filed charges. Union High School administrators have since revealed that Turner was on paid administrative leave until at least Monday, the day before the charges dropped. Not were dropped, but before they dropped the charges and let everybody know. Now, the undefeated coach's profile has been abruptly stripped from the high school's website. Turner's wife, Leslie Turner, who has defended her husband's innocence, has also abruptly deleted her social media accounts. Virginia State Police have been combing through dense forests ever since Turner disappeared from his home in Appalachia near the Kentucky border, but there hasn't been any sign of the coach despite crews using drones, helicopters, and K-9 units. Locals who know Turner have been left stunned by the news as they describe the coach as a community leader who was a father figure to his players. He vanished at the tail end of an undefeated season with his team winning a regional semifinal game without him on Sunday. Look at all that. Look at those. Um, in a statement released through an attorney, Turner's family said they are praying for safe recovery and urged people to hold their judgments until he is found. Any allegations should be addressed through the proper legal process, not through speculation or rumor. Okay. Well, in 2023, a former teacher at that high school pled guilty to felony charges of taking indecent liberties with a child by a person in custodial or supervisory relationship. He served 1 year and 3 months in prison and is now active on the Virginia State Police Sex Offender Registry. What is with all the coaches here at this school taking liberties with children? What the frick?
So it's a whole different one they're talking of too?
3 different ones. I mean, I didn't even finish
Okay.
reading it. I'll drop this in the chat so you guys can read this too. So far there's 3 different ones down here. Taylor J. Tibbs, Timothy Lee Meter, whatever, and this guy is Travis Turner. This is his timeline. So yeah, all different kinds of people there. What is it with these people in possession of child porn and stuff, and using the computer to solicit minors? We just did that in the Madeline Soto case. We just covered Italo Brett, who was their music teacher, Madeline's music teacher. Ridiculous. Just saying. Just saying. Don't make me put YouTube in the corner. You want a rainbow finger emoji? That whole school is sus. What is that about? I'll show you how to make emojis, True Crime Butterfly. Easy peasy. Easy, easy peasy. So he is the high school football coach right now. He vanished on the 20th, right before he was supposed to be questioned by state troopers about child sex crime charges. He was under investigation for 5 counts of possessing child pornography, 5 counts of soliciting minors through the computer, with more charges that they're waiting for. And so he suddenly just disappeared. So that's something we definitely need to follow up on, because the guy's definitely a predator. And now he's out in the open doing whatever he wants to do, however he wants to be. We had a local middle school band teacher that's in prison for what in the jeez. All these predators need to be sent to the alligator jail that they closed down, by the way. They closed down. So there's that guy. So Travis Turner is his name. Keep an eye on him in the news. And if you see or hear anything that you guys want to talk about, and I have said this before, I don't care when it is, how it is, email me or join the Discord server and we can talk about anything that you guys want to talk about. This is actually allegedly speculating's Discord server. I don't see a need to start a brand new one because we're all in the same community. So I just piggyback off of hers for now, unless there's something cool needing to be happening. Rubber, what did you send me,
Sorry.
sweet love?
No, I just talking about this is just it's just a little short. It's happening everywhere. This is a small community near where I live. This is
Oh
the
no, I was talking
mayor's
about what you dropped
son.
me in in
What?
the back chat. In the back
Oh,
chat.
that's what I'm telling you. That little
No.
video.
No, Discord I meant. I'm
Oh,
dumb.
Discord. Oh no, because I couldn't get that to Hannah. And to Hannah, but I mean to Abellis, but I did. I found Abellis. I sent it to her.
Oh, you did. Okay, good.
Yeah, I got Abellis. I figured out how I found her through AS's Discord and then added her and sent it to her. The little that I sent you the wrong thing, so it's okay.
So this is Rosenberg Police. This is where you're at.
Yes, this is actually it's a little town called Kendleton, which is just a little south of me, and it's the mayor's son.
Are you flipping kidding me, dude?
No, I'm like, what is wrong with people?
They need to reopen it. Stearns and yeah. My high school geography teacher was known to sleep with students. He was a creep. Wow. You're biting your tongue, your index finger to keep from spitting out something? You go ahead. Do it. Do it, lady.
Spit it out.
Spit it out. It's all right. You don't have to sit on your hands. Nobody's in trouble here. Now, Bellis! Mod chat now.
No, she got her. I couldn't figure out. I sent it to her. I didn't know how to get there, but I got there.
Mod chat now. Okay, I'm confused. That's a Bellis right now.
Got mail.
You got
You've
mail,
got
Bellis.
mail.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Got mail.
I'm excited. I have a new friend on Discord now.
Maybe I'm members only, although we're all members. Just don't want others lurking. I get it. Ava. Oh, sweet Ava. Okay, let's see what this says.
Tell me these two victims. In the world of normal. Rosenberg police tell me these two victims are teen girls, foster children, who had just arrived at his shelter the same day they were victimized. A grand jury indicted Daryl Humphrey Jr. last month. He was taken into custody last week, and police say this all happened back in June. Both of those victims reported being inappropriately touched by Humphrey Jr. at a shelter that he co-owned with his mother. Detectives also found a photo of one of the incidents on his cell phone. The shelter off Avenue N here in Rosenberg had only been open 3 days when this incident happened, according to police, and it has since shut down. He's no longer associated with the Adai emergency shelter, which still operates here in another location, according to Rosenberg PD. And both victims have since been transferred to a new facility through CPS, according to police. Now, tonight, Humphrey Jr. is out of jail on a combined $240,000 bond. An attorney who's listed for him in court papers has not responded to our request for comment. And his mother, who owns that shelter, told me over the phone that she had no comment. Rosenberg police.
Can you say, excuse me? Excuse me, what?
Fucking what? Yeah, exactly.
They just were open for 2 weeks, and these poor children, what? What's wrong with people?
You cannot get mail?
He's hanging from a
okay, this strike is over. 3 days. Yeah.
Yep.
You seen it? You seen it? I don't know if it'll probably demonetize me. I'll show you. You seen a partially dressed man on your screen? Okay, I'll scroll down. In the world of normal people, I'm emotional. That's all I can play because otherwise, if you hear his voice and then I get in trouble. There you go. Oh.
Okay, there. Oh, heal after dark.
That's it. That's all I can.
Heal after dark.
Can't do it. You seen it? Oh, you seen it.
But I'm looking into that to do a little partial stream on it. See what I can pull up since it is local.
Intense. That's intense.
Yeah. I mean, these kids, you just...
In the world of normal people, he's a monkey. I mean, that's what he said. I have to take him at his word, I suppose. Okay, this next one is a really depraved weirdo. I can't even with you. This next guy's name is Zerbab Ali, and he's been convicted of murdering his estranged wife and then desecrating her body. So this is out of California. Out of Rachel. Whoa, I know too. Just slow. Yeah, eyes. Listen. even girls who like girls can think boys are cute. Okay? Yes. And even boys who like boys can think women are beautiful. Gonna make hot chocolate with cream and marshmallows, and you are going to take a restroom break. Yeah, I've been hanging out with you guys for 2.5 hours. We're just chilling. So, all right, I'm gonna bring this up. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of commentary on this one. This one's bad. This one's bad. This is really gross. So anyway, he killed her in November of 2022. Her name was Rachel Castillo. He buried her body in a grave, and then he exhumed her body after she had been buried to commit necrophilia. That's what he did. That's so he dumped her in a shallow grave. He's 28, she was 25. He stabbed her to death right before they were going to finalize their divorce. She's the mother of his 2 children. He wrapped her in a blanket, tried to clean up the blood. He buried her, returned in the middle of the night to dig her body up and abuse the corpse. Just to confirm that I am a monster, he performed necrophilia on her body. If I didn't commit to being a monster, then she would have died for no reason. During his trial, Ali tried to blame the psychotic crime on his wife cheating on him. This is the only way I could escape, Ali said of the slaying. I wanted her dead. I was angry that she would let me move on. Let you move on, sir? You dug her body up and had sex with a corpse, the mother of your 2 children. Don't blame her. Prosecutor said Castillo had almost finalized the divorce when she was knifed to death, but she wouldn't move on? He was convicted by a jury of first-degree murder, scheduled to be sentenced on January the 12th. I would love to see if anybody's going to cover that sentencing hearing. I would love that, to see if there's any victim impact statements, or if her, if they're going to talk about her kids and see how long he's going to get. It is sick. It's gross. Not even just the act itself. Thank you very much, Jenny. Not even the act itself, but just like the fact that that's the mother of your children, and you're like, she would move on. So this is what I had to do to her. The things I have to do for my sanity, Jeez.
Sanity? What's sanity?
Life without parole. I hope they give him the death penalty. Yeah, absolutely. People have been depraved forever and forever and forever. We just get to hear about it more now. Like the dude literally, like, she wouldn't move on. So you know what I did? She had my kids. She wanted a divorce from me. She wouldn't move on. So I'm going to stab her, bury her. Then I'm going to dig her up. I'm going to have sex with her body. And then I'm going to admit to all of it. Because she wouldn't move on, y'all. What?
And speaking of gross people, Shabusiness has court Monday.
I did see that.
Yep.
See that? Are you going to cover that hearing?
I want to.
Televised?
If I can get awake in the morning to be able to do that on Monday.
Girl, I'm down at Mama's. I'm down at Mama's with.
I know.
Grandma's.
I know, and y'all know Hector working weird hours. Working nights. My hours are weird. So
somebody will cover it, but maybe allegedly will cover it. So I cannot get this to pull up. But the next case was 21, and Hannah might already know about this one. 21 unidentified bodies were uncovered across Scotland. They're all cold cases. And authorities in Scotland have revealed that over The past 50 years, 21 unidentified bodies have been discovered, and all of them are cold cases due to the lack of leads, identity, or cause of death. It's in the Scottish Sun, and I'm trying to pull it up. I may have to put a VPN on to do it. Some victims were distinctive. Like there was a woman found in 2017. She was wearing like Harry Potter themed clothes, but even with the reconstruction of all of the crimes itself, they can't figure out who did it. Like there's certain things like through all of them that Harry Potter's kind of a theme. You have heard of it? Yeah. I don't want to go into too much detail because I can't pull this up and I can't verify what I'm saying, but 21 anonymous remains have been found in the country over half a century. And so they're trying to get leads on that. It won't I don't understand why your paper won't let me read things, Hannah. Oh, it's disgusting. Don't get me started on that piece of shit. He's right where he needs to be. Said what I said. Yeah, relatively small to be missing 21 people. Abraham, hello. How are you and Rocco doing? Yeah, that guy. Right? That is gross. Hi, Abraham. Welcome in. Hopefully he will be one day. I said what I said. Yeah, the Scottish Sun won't let me look into it. Hannah, maybe, can you pull this up, Hannah? Are you on a computer? You're on your phone, aren't you? Anyway, we'll have to look into it another time because it will not let me push it up on my screen. The Scottish Sun. Oh, is there another one? Thank you, Hannah. Is there a better article? Because this one is definitely not letting me pull anything up. Thank
I have
you,
the
Hannah
link, but
Banana.
it's telling me I have to pay for it.
Yeah, it wants you to pay for the Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
In order to get any details. Hannah just sent this to me. So, the mystery of Scotland's unclaimed dead cold cases. Cops appeal to find families of 21 bodies and body parts. Includes clues include a Walther automatic pistol found beside a body and a right foot inside a shoe which was washed ashore. This is crazy. Some of the victims, they've had to have facial reconstruction. There's a website that they're using to put all of these people on and try to go over it. So if I can find that and do any deeper dive into it, but it's from the 70s all the way up until now. Like there's just so many different aspects to this. 21 people. 21 people. Earliest dating back to 1970 when the skeletal remains of a man were found. That's way, way, way back. The most recent case in the database was a man aged between 20 and 40, and that was in 2011 near Glasgow. I wonder what's bringing it up right now. I mean, not that I'm saying it shouldn't, because 21 people, right? But I'm wondering what brought it up right now. The UK-wide website records about 120 unidentified cases each year and has about 1,200 open unidentified cases on its database. Wow. So if you have any information, if you know anything about this case, missingpersons.police.uk online. Interesting. I'm going to have to go through and read that one, Hannah. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, it looks like, I just wonder why it's coming out of the middle of nowhere. Not that it shouldn't be looked into. It's just interesting. Trigger warning, guys. I'm not sure what all these photos are, and some of them are not very.
Just a comment. I clicked on after I did a Google search and everything. It gives you the online reporting form. And of course, it says online reporting form should only be used for reporting non-urgent matters to Police Scotland. What? I'm sorry. What makes? I guess the fact that.
Say that again.
Look here. I'll drop it in the back. This is the. This is the link that it gives you to report for the missing, and the first line in it says should only be used for reporting non-urgent matters to Police Scotland. So I guess it's not deemed urgent if they've been missing for years. You know me and my mouth. I'm going to shut up.
Yeah, apparently not. Oh, apparently I've got to play a half-naked man for Abraham now too. Bitch, where? That is a really good point. 1997 firearms became illegal in the UK. So that makes sense why they would talk about the firearm being found next to them. But we have two numbers for emergency services here. 999 for emergency and 111 for non-urgent.
See, they say 999 or 101.
Maybe that's Scotland.
For emergency, always dial 911.
Interesting.
I don't know. Just
All
read
right, let me find this half-naked man for
Abraham.
For Abraham. Nah, it's not just for Abraham.
For everybody. It's an afternoon.
My Only Angel is a new song that they have with Aerosmith. It's pretty cool. That's all I can do, or they'll beat me. They might beat me anyway.
Do you want me to do it for you? Taste you in the morning.
No, I do not. No, never do that again. Thank you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can sing whatever you want to.
Oh, fucking dead. I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness gracious. There you go, Abraham. Wonder if Scotland's shoreline is changing. Believe peat forming is exposing long buried things. Oh, Teresa, that makes sense too. That's interesting.
What is peat farming? Peat, is that the stuff you like the trees that are broken down? Should I Google it?
Sorry, I was trying not to cough in your ears. Goodness gracious. Scotland shoreline. Oh, okay. So a big chunk of Scotland, like 20% of land is or was peat land, like with peat bogs. And they've been preserved for like, it's like mossy. I don't know how to explain it.
Let me Google it. You keep talking. Yeah. I'm going to Google.
Okay. I was going to say, anyway, the peat bogs in Scotland are preserved or have been preserved for like really, really long time. So they find like ancient artifacts and human remains and like archaeological stuff when they dig into them. And some of them were buried for like thousands of years because it's preserved land. And it's like low oxygen underneath the peat, so it gets preserved. Does that make sense? So they have a long,
Yes, when I Googled it, it said peat bog mummies. So obviously they're digging up things. Okay.
Yeah.
Wetland accumulated peat, which is partial. Okay. Plant material. Okay.
Yeah. So then, both the peatland disturbance and then changing of the coast probably is exposing, what would be deemed as archaeological finds in Scotland. Right. So yeah, that makes sense.
That's interesting.
I mean, it's not proven, but it's like a significant environmental like change from what it used to be.
Right. And
peat bogs are getting damaged and they're finding stuff underneath it. They're changing the land, changing the forestry and agriculture of Scotland. So.
Well, and I can say that's kind of how I'm basing my opinion on this Houston serial unaliver, as they keep talking about. It's like the change in the weather and the way the bayous go down in certain times of the year, and they find more body, so yeah.
Rocco gifted 5 True Crime Guardian memberships. Rocco, thank you so much. That's Abraham's puppies in here gifting memberships. That's so cute. I really, really appreciate you a whole bunch, Abraham. Thank you so much. First of all, for being here in the chat, and thank you to Rocco for giving him his allowance so that he was able to gift 5 True Crime Guardian memberships. The shitty thing about YouTube today is that we don't get to see who Rocco gifted. So upset about this, YouTube. I'm so tired of this. This is unfair practices by YouTube. Hio, can you have a word with Rubber? She was blaming innocent turkeys for digging numpty trollop, nodding off on a stream of offended for the turkey.
Be quiet. You know, I'm nicely calling out things in my Rubber Ramada nice way.
Why?
You know, being the good witch has its pleasures, and being the bad witch.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? I'm a sandwich. Oh, I'm not that sandwich.
Oh,
though.
nope.
I'm
I
not
seen
that
somebody.
sandwich.
I seen somebody type "spam witch" today. They started calling her "spam witch." I about fell out.
That foul chick. I've got some screenshots that I've saved where she said some really foul things about the Sebastian Rogers case, and I'm saving that shit because bitch, you ain't funny. Let me just put it that way. You ain't funny. I don't know you, lady. So
Got mail.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna hear when I get off the live here because people are gonna be like, you talk too much.
Got mail.
You've been talking too much shit.
Nobody cares.
I know that's right.
All right. You did notice something was wrong. It didn't display who they. I know. That's what I said. It's being a bit of a freaking jerk. Being a bit of a freaking jerk. I don't understand that. So now I have to wait till tomorrow to see who they went to. So I've been in contact, with the YouTube gods, and they just don't care right now. I don't know why. We'll have to figure that out. Now my whole algorithm in the last 10 minutes has been nothing but Youngblood again. I thought I cleaned all that off because my husband's like, you're obsessed. I'm like, I wasn't obsessed. I was just kind of going through to see what was going on in the new things that were happening around this young man who canceled his United States tour part of the stops because he got sick and he was under the weather. And so I was doing an investigation. I was investigating. That was it. I pay for premium on YouTube, but I don't know. Abraham, I just really appreciate Rocco's gift. I really do. I'm sure whoever the 5 people that got them were, please say thank you to Rocco. He's a wonderful puppy. How much does a roasted duck cost? Asking for a friend. Oh my God.
Oh, we know where Cindy's been.
You're making You're making me choke. Oh my
Hey,
God.
Ducks are mine, Hannah. Stop it.
They're too greasy. Do you want to know what foul shit he said? Did you hear the foul shit the boyfriend said?
Oh, which time, babe?
I'm
sorry. I shouldn't call you babe.
No, call me babe. I was flabbergasted, and I even titled this little 2-second thing called "Wow, Craig."
Oh, I missed it.
Okay, you want me to? I'm scared to play it.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Is anybody scared of the word pussy? Because if you're scared of the word pussy, then mute.
Meow.
Because if you don't, you're gonna hear something you ain't. If you're scared of that word.
You'll have a good time on my island.
Sure.
Oh
my God.
Have a good time on my island.
Sure.
My God, Craig! Did you hear what he said?
Yes, I heard what he said.
You leave that cat alone. You don't want to be anywhere near that.
No, but he said other things about his cat too, so I'm scared.
I wasn't sure. We were not sure whether he was talking about Mabel or whether he was talking about Brittany.
We just don't know in that house anymore.
Maybe he was going to go. You know how cats lick each other to clean themselves off?
Okay, now you're making excuses. Stop.
I'm just trying to be. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. Can't be scared if you got one. No, babe. What did he say? He said he was going to lick that cat. And I'm pretty sure he's talking about Mabel because Mabel probably got a hold of Thanksgiving supper and fed it turkey. And you know how cats clean
Now,
themselves up after
stop.
they eat
They
dinner.
didn't. No. They didn't have. Oh, well, did they have a turkey?
I don't even know if they ate that day, girl. They was up in live until 7 or 8 in the morning. And then you have kids that probably want to have Thanksgiving meals. Yeah, exactly. They was on a live that whole morning. Abraham's like, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, but okay. Is it cold where you at? You know it's bad when Abraham goes to the weather. Ew. Hand in your devices, Abellis. Hand in your devices. You know when it's bad. Abraham's like, what's the temperature where y'all at? Oh my goodness. Brr. I wouldn't be eating that turkey out of that house. I don't care what y'all pay me.
No, I'll pass. I'll go hungry.
Look, I have got respiratory distress, and I still don't hear me sound like Darth Vader.
No, but we don't eat our mics either. We don't nod out on stream.
Teresa, you're lying. No way.
Yes, I heard about that. Yes. You here? I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. Drop it in back.
Oh my God. Wow. This is what happens when I take a week off. And Sheila's got monks in her background.
Stop. I'm trying.
In the back?
Okay, here's back. I'll drop it back to.
Why in the world are you leaving your guns where the dogs can get to them?
It's only a 30-second video, but it was just a couple weeks ago.
Rocco wears sweaters too. I put my doggies in all kinds of sweaters and stuff. All right, let's pull this up. My God, today.
A Berks County man says he was accidentally shot by his dog. The bizarre mishap happened late last night at a home on the 300 block of State Street in Shillington. The man told police he was cleaning a shotgun and put it down on his bed. When the man sat down on the bed, he says the dog jumped up onto the bed, causing the firearm to discharge and strike him in the lower back.
Oh.
The man was rushed to the hospital where he underwent surgery. A Berks County man says,
all right. Now, wait a minute now.
Pick it apart, baby.
Exactly. Teresa, I think you're already on the same page. I'm sorry, you were doing what with it? Why was it loaded? Did he say he was cleaning it?
Yes, and you can't be mad at that dog. You can't be mad at that dog.
Not the dog. Yeah, was the fucking gun on the bed and loaded while you're cleaning it? Give me a break. That was a setup. That dog was like, put it down. Go ahead, put it down. My fucking Scooby snack. You can arm bears and dogs. No, it's the right to bear arms, not the right to bear arms and dogs shoot.
But we have the right to bear dogs, right? Too, right?
Hannah's over the pee talk too. She wants to know about Rocco's PJs. Velas, that's weird. Why are you telling everybody about Hannah's secrets? She secretly has a love for doggos and PJs. Your kids are snuggled with me. Oh, Christmas sweaters. Look, Rocco come in and stole the whole show. Have a set of PJs that match mine. Y'all, you have a matching set of PJs with your dog.
Pictures.
Bougie. Y'all bougie.
Y'all,
Love
can
it.
we have pictures? Dude, Abraham, you're not in my Discord, but if you, I don't know where
he
you
is in Discord.
Pictures.
He's in Discord.
Okay, well.
He's in
I think there's a pet corner in Allegedly's. I think she has a pet corner too, doesn't she?
make my day. Yeah. And so I said, where's the fucking Scooby snacks? That dog was mad as hell. No, I'll tell you the truth. I have a Shepsky is like 100 pounds. If I put a gun down on the bed, loaded, like and I've been sit on the bed and he's gonna want to sit by me. He's gonna jump up and he's like, poof, gonna pounce on me and I'm gonna get shot in the back. That's what's gonna happen. What kind of dumb set of events? Cleaning a gun and loaded. Okay. Yeah. Pictures, Abraham. Who cleans their loaded gun, lays it on the bed with their big ass dog there? You either had a death wish or the dog was pissed off as hell. Wow, that's crazy. There's a channel on YouTube I follow that have 2 huskies, 2 golden retrievers there. Yes, that's Bluey, right? Blue, what's his name? They just recently adopted a new one and had one that passed away too. I love them. My husband loves them. What's a picture of this Christmas? Zach, who's Rocco's best friend forever, has some too. We went to Zach's for Thanksgiving last night. Oh my goodness. Play dates. Rocco has play dates.
It's okay. Heo's going to have a new dog soon.
I do believe that is true. Balance. So I don't want to do too much more on the true crime side. I know Celeste Rivas Hernandez, there's new developments in her case too. The grand jury in Los Angeles County is currently hearing evidence in the case, in case you didn't know. And the case, which previously they were hesitated to talk about as a homicide, is now being, probed into as a murder investigation. So as the grand jury proceedings unfold, it might lead to changes in the way that media and public get the information. Like we've currently heard that the medical examiner's office was told not to put out any more public information on the findings of the toxicology report, et cetera, et cetera. One, probably to preserve the case, but 2, to preserve the integrity of the minor. So yeah, there's that. So I'm going to leave that right there. I do know that, Hannah, could you or Bellis or whoever drop Jenny, Mark the Shark's link in chat if you can. He is extensively covering hours and hours and hours of coverage on David Anthony Burke, D4VD, and the stuff that's going on around the Celeste Rivas Hernandez case, because he is able to be boots on the ground. And so he is doing extensive coverage on that. Flojo hangs out over there. Whitney hangs out over there. Cindy is a mod there. Yeah, there it is. There's the link right there. So what fun stuff do we want to look at before I have to close out for the night? Because I need to go make some leftover turkeys so we can be back in a coma. Anything fun happened? Anything cool happened? Anything happened in your life that you want to talk about? Oh yeah, and then we didn't talk about the National Guard members, but we will. We've got so much to cover. You're gone a week, and you guess what happens? All the drama blows up. All true crime blows up. People cancel their American tours. Just all these things.
Well, the good news is I have no leftovers. Everything's gone after today.
That's not good news. I'm going to be hungry.
Yep, you're going to have to be hungry because there's no leftovers. We ate them all. So much that I even cooked hamburgers tonight because we were done with leftovers. So that means I cooked just enough.
Look at this girl. Did you see this? I'm sorry. This is funny. Are we talking about funny? Look at this. Watch this. Hold on.
Angela Lester says, I don't care enough about them to dig into them. No. To dig into them. No. To dig into them. No. To dig into
What's that word?
To dig into them.
To dig into them.
I do not eat curry because it gives me terrible indigestion. At all. I cannot eat curry at all. Your dishwasher and your clothes dryer is working perfectly. Are you getting in there, or are you just washing the dishes and the clothes? Because I know you have a tendency to get inside of the appliances. It
But
won't let
didn't
you invite if to your Discord. If you drop it in our Discord, I can probably post it publicly. Oh, that's right. Native Girl is his mod. That's right. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Weren't you a mod? I don't know why I thought you
No.
were a mod, my love. Krisha blasted Lauren today again.
Uh-huh.
Girl, get it, girl. What'd she say? Tell me about this one. What did she
It's
say?
short. It's only 6 minutes. She made it short.
Okay, good. Put it in the back. Let's
Okay,
watch a little bit of that before I have to go.
Okay.
No turkey curry. No turkey curry. Having a Thanksgiving tomorrow. Oh, Cindy, it's too late for me to drive that way. It's like 20-hour drive. Ugh. Fucking numpty trollop on the screen. Oh, girl, you're telling everybody. What? Yeah, let's see what you want to hear what she said again? Yeah.
About them
Hang
to
on,
dig
yeah.
into them, no. To dig into them, no. To dig into them, no. To dig into them, no.
To dig into them, no.
To dig into them, no. Angela Lester says, I don't care enough about them to dig into them, no.
The dig into them.
Damn. That a new word?
Ooh,
I haven't
smoked
watched
turkey
all of it.
breast. Yum. You ate a gag in the bag. Ava. From now on, you're gonna have there's plenty of people out here. From now on, you're gonna have to come to somebody's house. You don't get gag in the bag on Thanksgiving. She does sound yeah, don't get me started. Did you put that back there? Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'd only watched like a minute and a half, and I stopped because I was like, I want to watch this with somebody. So I just saved it. I didn't finish watching it. So.
I wanna dance with somebody. Oh, okay. Let me see. Here. There's so many people on about her right now.
I know.
Just after what just after what you just sent me. Look at this. There's people over here live about her. Oh, look, I'm live. Turtle Boy is live. 11,000 people
Yep.
in Turtle Boys talking about stuff. I'm going to guess it's Lord. This is a message that was in the YouTube and Facebook video that was taken down by Hidden True Crime in current copyright dispute. Oh, crap. What the Whitakers is she saying?
Oh my lord! True crime butterfly, you killed me with that one.
Thank you. Email me a plate. No, girl. By the time it gets here, it's gonna be all crusty. I'm gonna the fresh. Oh my goodness, I love me some Thanksgiving meals. I really do. I could make me probably a turkey a month. That'd be good in it. I'm assuming Jack in the Box. Good. Come by and get me. We'll go to Cindy's, and then you can have a proper turkey. You ship internationally. If we were like rich, we could probably get you an overnighted badass dozen tamales. I bet we could have it overnighted, flown over on like FedEx or something.
I have some in my freezer. How many packages do you need?
Well, you're only a couple hours away from me, so all of them.
I have pork and I have chicken, so you have your choice.
All of them. So is it just this screen right here? Okay, all right. I'm gonna play a little bit of it and see if I understand what's going on. She started talking yet? This is difficult research. This is the daughter
I
of
wrote a
Kay
letter.
Woodcock. I'm sorry. Let me for anybody who doesn't already know, Krisha Easton is the daughter of Kay Woodcock, the niece of Charles Vallow, the aunt of J.J. Vallow, the sister of Todd Trahan, and the step cousin of Tylee Ryan. Tylee Ryan and J.J. Vallow and Charles Vallow are all deceased, and Lori Vallow, Daybell, whoever, is doing prison time for that, as well as Chad Daybell. So there's that. Okay, let's see.
And I'm just going to say it. It's kind of like an impact statement, we'll just say. All right. Here we go. Lauren, let's be crystal clear. Your 9-hour pity party of a live stream wasn't a desperate cry for help.
Oh, yes. And the other part of this is Lauren Matthias is Hidden True Crime. I think anybody who has followed Allegedly Speculating recently has seen Salty Sleuth come up and talk about this. She did coverage on Joe Schmo that was put out by Rubber Ramada. Thank you very much for grabbing that deleted live. And Lauren Matthias did a 9-hour live on a quote unquote stalker, Christina, that she had. And a lot of the stuff that's coming out, she was talking bad about the families behind the scenes. And Krisha happened to be one of those. Is this going to make me cry?
I haven't listened to it. I said, I
Sweet
got it.
Butterfly, is this going to make me cry?
Oh,
It's going to make me cry. My favorite after Thanksgiving sandwich. Oh, toast with cream cheese, turkey
Ooh.
stuffing, cranberry sauce. I had avocado toast for breakfast this morning. That's the only thing I've eaten. So as soon as I get off of this live, that's what I'm gonna go do is eat at 10:15 at night. Okay. Is it gonna make me cry, butterflies?
It was a masterclass in manipulation and a desperate preemptive strike against the truth you knew was coming. And while you were shedding those crocodile tears, or were they tearless, as some keenly observed, my family and I were reliving a genuine, unimaginable horror. You, with your theatrical vulnerability and performative martyrdom, dare to compare your quote unquote whisper campaign and being labeled dark to the brutal murder of my uncle, Charles Vallow. Let that sink in. You equated online criticism to a man fighting for his life against a cult that ultimately extinguished it.
So if you did watch the 9-hour live, you'll know that she compared her situation with Christina and the stalking situation to the death of her family member. And the whole family watched. I mean, everybody watched. Everything that Lauren has been involved with that family for many years now. And so she had the audacity to come on screen and
okay.
compare her situation to the death of Krisha's family member.
But for people that do not know, Lauren Matthias struck this live stream while Krisha was doing it with her mother and had it taken, I believe is what she's referring to in this, right?
Well, I think she's referring to the overall fact that she put that out and had compared it during her 9-hour live. I think that's what she's addressing right now is the 9-hour live she did where she was comparing her situation to the death of her family.
Right.
But yes, Lauren Matthias did do an interview with Krisha's family, with Kay, and she gave her pictures, and they did a whole production scene with that. And so Krisha went to talk out about the situation afterwards, put that on her channel. Lauren Matthias struck her with a copyright of her own family's pictures and her own family's video, basically, and said that she did not exercise fair use for commentary or educational purposes, and so she is trying to fight her in copyright court. Well, Lauren has the money, so instead of the video just going back up after 10 days, because if you copyright strike me, I'm going to say, no, I did do this under fair use, it's not a copyright strike, put my video back up. And if I send that back to YouTube and I don't hear from you in 10 days, my video is going to go back up, right? But when you have money and you want to fight it in copyright court, then it goes an extra step. And then that's where we start going into the litigation part of that. It's fucking dirty, is what it is.
Very dirty.
It's dirty. So let me go back just a little bit so you can hear that and make sure that I'm not. Let's see. There's that especially with the quote about the comparison, and then I'll be quiet because it's only 6 minutes, and you know how long it takes me to get through shit.
I'm a mute.
Yeah, all this shit talking about the family behind their backs, and that's what's coming out. Yeah. Yeah.
A genuine, unimaginable horror. You, with your theatrical vulnerability and performative martyrdom, dare to compare your quote unquote whisper campaign and being labeled dark to the brutal murder of my uncle Charles Vallow. Let that sink in. You equated online criticism to a man fighting for his life against a cult that ultimately extinguished it. The audacity is breathtaking, and the disrespect is unforgivable. You have made my life a living hell since mid 2021, and this public takedown is long overdue. While my family was navigating the darkest period imaginable, the murders of Charles, Tylee, and my only nephew JJ, you were busy with your shunning campaigns, isolating me from my own flesh and blood, and you were okay with it. You engaged in mean girl tactics, talking God knows what kind of shit about me and my family behind our backs, all while publicly exploiting our tragedy for your own gain. Then, when we were no longer useful, you betrayed us. You are a leech, Lauren, feeding off the pain of others, and your 9-hour spectacle was just another feast. Your selective evidence, your cropped screenshots, your carefully curated narrative, it's all a flimsy facade.
Okay, so I love the way that she said that, because a lot of times what happens in true crime, we know when we cover cases, any case, if you don't give context to what you're talking about, then it can be interpreted any way that you want it to be interpreted. So if I take all of the screenshots that I've got and I just narrow them down to 5 or 6 out of 500, the context is going to be whatever narrative I want to push, which is whatever Lauren wants to push in her narrative behind the scenes is getting put out in public in little bits and pieces to make somebody else look bad and smear them, because she has the ability to do that and add money to that. Yeah, it should piss you off. It should. Context is key. And Lauren knows that. Lauren knows that.
You use victims as props, invoking the names of JJ, Tylee, and Tammy, not out of genuine concern, but as strategic tools to bolster your own credibility and deflect from your own rotten behavior. My mother, Kay Woodcock, a woman who has endured unimaginable grief, becomes a shield for your ego. A name you drop to make it harder for anyone to believe you could ever speak ill of her. How dare you? The implication that our suffering is just another piece of content, another strategic asset for your brand, makes me sick to my stomach.
And this is where, Sheila, I think you and I have talked about it, allegedly speculating and I have talked about it. When you go as a content creator and you start getting close to the victims' families, there is a certain level of responsibility that you have for transparency to these people. You are using their tragedy for your content. You are making money off of their murdered loved ones, their missing loved ones, their tragedies. And so there's a certain level of transparency that you need to have with these families, because these people are coming in. They've never dealt with all of this stuff before. We've talked about murder every day of the week for the last 5 years, and she's coming in trying to get the word out about what's happening with her family and wanting justice to happen for these 2 children and Charles that were killed, and we're using them for content, making money off of them, and then talking shit behind their back.
Totally unacceptable.
Absolutely, Hannah. I will close out with that today. She'll just continue doing this to the next family. Oh yeah, and it's not just her. There's a lot of them. There are a lot of them out there. You can send the link, Hannah. I'd love that.
We are not your content, Lauren. We are real people with real pain, and you have capitalized on every last drop of it. You fled the courtroom not because you feared for your safety, but because you feared accountability. You weaponize the legal system using a serious tool meant for protection as a prop in your personal drama. You sought a temporary order based on what appears to be a weak and misrepresented evidence only to abandon it before scrutiny. That's so important right there. That's not seeking justice. That's playing a game. And the stakes for my family were life and death.
Yes.
Your complaints about the judge not closing the courtroom, how entitled can one person be? Yeah, she's quite the entitled one. The principles of
So she wanted them to close. She wanted them to not close the courtroom so that she still had open availability to the family and to the case itself. Is that what I'm to understand?
That's what I understood.
So instead of good night, Teresa, love your face. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging out for 3 hours, sweet pea. Thank you. So she wanted everybody to keep. She wanted the courts to keep it open for them. But then the irony of that in the 9-hour live, she was pissed off because Law and Crime wanted to play her injunction, which is not what they wanted. What they wanted was access to the courtroom so that they could report on it. They didn't want to film it to put it out on TV, as we've learned later, right? But what she wanted was for them to have a closed session in order for her secrets to be kept to the side. But if this family wanted closed sessions so that it wasn't publicly scrupulated and picked apart like by buzzards, it wasn't okay. So that does definitely scream entitlement to me. Lauren and John are delusional, my humble opinion. They don't hear dead. Oh, down a rabbit hole for grifting, emotional blackmail. Yes. I was confused. I was reading. My brain was faster than my mouth was reading. Head first. Yep. Head first down the rabbit hole. Yep. Instead of bringing awareness, they're causing harm on top of the trauma they're already going through. I believe that. War and crime. And it always makes me say that. Oh, goodness. Driving home from a work event, got y'all on my radio. You want me to sing? Is that good? No, that'll put you to sleep.
I don't have no good songs, Denise. Sorry.
No Kenny G. No Kenny G. All right, let's keep it.
open justice mean nothing to you when they interfere with your narrative. Let me tell you, the true crime community is seeing straight through you. Your judgment, integrity, and ethical conduct are in question. Your willingness to engage in such a public, protracted, and manipulative campaign is a massive red flag that is now impossible to ignore. Trust is shattered, not just for us, but for anyone who has witnessed this charade. And the monetization, Lauren, the frequent ads on your 8-hour or your 9-hour stream, the paid private Patreon stream where you allegedly laughed and thanked the stalker, that's not that's not just ethically questionable. It's morally reprehensible. You transformed genuine or genuinely performed distress into a product profiting from the very trauma you so carelessly co-opted. That, Lauren, is the ultimate betrayal. So here's your dose of karma, delivered publicly and with the disdain you've so richly earned. This isn't just for me and my family. It's for everyone you've wronged, everyone you've exploited, and everyone who has seen through your thin veneer of victimhood. The last impression you will leave is not one of a brave survivor, but of a calculated manipulator, a user, and a betrayer.
Yes,
the bill has
queen.
arrived, Lauren. It's time for you to pay your dues. Consider yourself verbally stoned, publicly and I can't ever say that. Oh my gosh. Anyways, for all to witness. I don't know why I'm stuck on that right now.
Yes, ma'am.
That was it. Anyways, I don't know. It
Irrevocably, but
It
yes,
feels good
ma'am.
to
Yes, ma'am.
I love
That
it.
deserves
Yep,
all
I'll
the
give her one.
applause.
It's our, sorry.
I'll be honest with you. Just looking through some of the things that I've heard her say when she is a little bit more candid, she could have said more. She could have said a lot more. She made a choice not to. Because she could have said all of the things. Yeah, she nailed that shit. Mic drop. Isn't she pretty? She's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. I feel like she could have said a lot more. I've said a lot more in less words about people that I think are fucking shitty. And
she was very respectful. But
baby,
to the
come
point.
back. Hannah dropped off my life. Baby, come back. Where'd you go, Hannah? She has said she was nervous. Yeah, I imagine she is nervous. She doesn't have anything to be nervous about. This is her family. This is her story. We don't have a right to judge that. And we don't have a right to condemn her for trying to get her feelings out there. She's been stifled and told to be quiet for a while now. I'm proud of her. It should have a lot more than 4.2 thousand views. So share that out, guys. Please share her channel out. Get her subbed up too. She's got 18K subs now that she didn't have before. So that was fantastic. Your laptop went to sleep. Oh, Hannah. There you is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 2 things I'm going to close out on. We're going to do I don't know why I did that. We're going to do the Olap's famous musical for
Her musical
in true crime. But first, I got one more thing. This reminds me of allegedly speculating, and so I want to bring this up and play it. Someone want to talk to me, but I'm on live. I'm sorry, I cannot be bothered right now.
Anna for dropping that link.
Thanks, Hannah. Oh hell no! I'm not even graceful in covering it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She did that with such grace and integrity. I know, Cindy. I'm so disappointed. I know I can be so disappointing with my foul ass mouth. I know I can be. But if I'm not me, then who am I, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is allegedly speculating as a baby. Okay, and she wanted Mexican food.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah, you is.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you is.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. You know, Mexican, it did something.
I don't want Mexican.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You want to stay in here?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want nothing?
No.
Say yeah.
I don't want nothing.
No, say yes.
I don't want nothing.
No, say yes.
Okay, yes.
Okay, good.
Where are we going?
To Mexico.
I'm not.
She said, I'm not hungry. The girl says, yes, you is. Oh.
Where you want to go?
Yes, you is.
No,
Yes, you is.
Yes,
Yeah, you is.
Yes,
She's fantastic. All right, let me go share this stuff over here. All right, I'm going to play this. I have not. Okay, now, don't think I'm funny. I'm not being funny. I really have not seen this.
I haven't either. Go ahead.
I have seen everybody talk about it all over the place.
I seen it was hyped way up and everything, that hype thing.
I was going to say it got hyped up and it's had 18,000 views in the last 4 weeks. So yeah, if you haven't subbed up to Olap, is it funny? I have not seen it yet. Oh, I don't know. I didn't drop the link if I was going to drop the name. Okay, so let's make it big. Let's watch this and see what happens. Oh gosh, from her transcript.
Hey everyone.
I've never been more nervous for a life in my entire life. And
Are you
I've
serious?
seen a lot of lives. And this is not a lie or a show.
My mouth is wide open.
To do
what the hell?
or ever thought I would have to do. And this has been ongoing for months. What I have been doing.
Oh my God, the tongue. Stop.
Oh, my goodness.
Dealing with. This is not drama. Hidden true crime doesn't get involved in drama. We stay very clear from that. And those of you that know us know that. So I hope that nobody calls this drama ever again. In fact, it's so real life. What has been going on with my family and with me for months that I decided to go to where I felt would protect me. And that was the courts and legal. And I filed a civil stalking injunction.
I'm just out of my chair over here.
I love the tongue jutting in the back. So she literally took the transcript, put it to the music, and turned it into a musical. And it seems to be very fitting.
The mouthing is spot on with the words. I love it.
John should lick his paw like his dad, or his paw like his hand. Don't let him lick Rocco's paw.
Somehow someone decided to let Juan Quine know about my civil stalking injunction. Juan Quine decided that they deserve.
My camera's trying to turn on. I was hitting stuff because that just said Juan Quine.
I'm over here joking. I have to mute. I'm joking.
One quad.
To have cameras in the courtroom while I am explaining what my family has been going through for months. That war and crime, I don't know, is it a slow true crime month? They thought that my family's pain should be live streamed on their trial channel. I am a limited public figure. I'm just a mom who has a YouTube channel. I'm not Johnny Depp, I'm not Amber Heard, I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow. I am a mother trying to protect my family, and I am a journalist who has never ever in my life heard of anyone streaming of civil stalking injunction.
I'm not Johnny Depp. I'm not Amber Heard. Now I'm going to have to learn this. Rocco ran. Not today, Satan. Don't lick my paw.
Nope.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Got me choking out over here.
I'm not Johnny Depp. I'm not Amber Heard.
Because of what Wa and Quine did, I had to dismiss my civil stalking injunction. And I find it disgusting that anyone would want to do that to me or my family. I wanted to keep this private. I wanted to keep my pain and the bullying and the abuse and the harassment and the defamation and the pain that I have been dealing with behind the scenes for months. I wanted to keep it private, not live stream to millions of people watching War and Quine. I'm gonna take back my narrative, and I'm gonna own my narrative. And I'm gonna tell you everything tonight.
She wants some boogers one more time, girl.
It's disgusting. I really think that they should have made John sing in the back. My narrative, my narrative.
We're gonna go through every filing. We're gonna go through a lot. My head has been forced. I am very uncomfortable sitting here. Do you want to know wrath of a mother? I am a limited public figure. I'm just a mom who has a YouTube channel. I'm not Johnny Depp. I'm not Amber Heard. I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow. I am a mother trying.
Oh, that's going on the playlist. That's going on a playlist. Kleenex exists. Tyler, did you hear me singing? Did you hear me singing? That's gonna go on the car ride playlist. Is that okay? I'm gonna sing it out the window real loud. Okay. My dog's like, "What the hell are you doing? You're making an ass of yourself." That's amazing.
I love it.
Apparently, Dutchie had something to say too. Some turkey and a dressing yesterday. Did you see that?
Yes.
You stop staring at the one thing on her. I don't even. What was it? What was it? Was there something on her chin?
It's
Was it a
just an
boogie?
implant. No.
Oh, I thought it was like a boogie or something.
Well, I say it's allegedly. Allegedly. Stop, Sheila. Allegedly an implant. Okay.
Girl, I mean, you call a spade a spade. It is what it is. Let me see what Dutchie had to say. Oh my gosh. Are you pressed? Hashtag pressed. Some turkey and a dressing, a few things. Snoozy. Wake up, little snoozy. Girl. If you start falling asleep on your life, you and I are gonna have some issues. I just want you to know that.
Well, I never fall asleep.
Rocco says that to me all the time when I'm a dancing voice. Says, "Stop dancing, you fool!" Both of mine look at me, and then the two cats will come in there and like serenade me. Wow, wow, like stop. It's a whole zoo around here. Even Alexa, she's like, "Yes, I remember the name of all of your animals." And Alexa will tell my animals bedtime stories. So last night I'm like, "Hey, Alexa." No, I don't want to do that because she'll come on. Can you tell my husband a bedtime story? And she told him the story. She told him a story about how going to sleep and waking up and going to his job the next day would make him rich. She was making some shit up. Alexa is funny, especially the updated one. It's doing drama on its true crime channel tonight, FYI. Girl, you know I ain't gonna stream snipe that because I ain't about that life. I'll have to watch the fuckery on Rumble. Abraham, you keep on dancing like Rocco's not looking, okay? You don't listen to that Rocco. One day Rocco will be sad because you won't be able to dance anymore. Okay, what is it? What is it? What did Duchess do? When someone tries to hurt your feelings, but you're over 50, fed up and menopausal and have zero fucks to give. Oh my gosh.
That's 'cause
Dutchie.
she was going over part of Duchess's life and she slept during it.
Over
Duchess
Duchess cooking life?
Yes, and Duchess like, if you're gonna freaking go over me, at least stay awake while you drag me. You
For
know?
God,
To whom it may concern, lying on me will only get the truth told on you.
She always plays them things from TikTok and gets you like,
Yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't, did I have to put her link in the chat? If you ain't dancing, what are you doing? I agree with that.
Let me grab her.
Okay, don't grab her. She don't
I'll
take
grab
too
her
kindly
link.
to that. I've had a most amazing evening hanging out with you guys for 3.5 hours of just shooting the shit. Absolutely nothing going on, nothing important in anywhere except for where we are at right now, and that is important to me. So I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me, will do for me, have done for me, all of the memberships. Oh yeah, let me go over here. I like doing that at the end because what if you accidentally miss something? And
Okay, I just dropped her in.
thank you, sweet love. Thank you. Don't drop don't drop that Duchess. Don't drop that. Jenny Jen was a member for 11 months. Bellis gave us 50 True Crime Guardian memberships. True Crime Butterfly became a new member. Abraham's wonderful little puppy dropped us 5 True Crime Guardian memberships, and I'm so thankful for each and every single one of you. I appreciate you. I don't have the know that you're loved and all that kind of stuff because you guys know that you are, right? So I'm gonna go eat some leftovers, and then I'm going to go to bed. And then I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to prepare for some Eileen Warnos for tomorrow night's live. That is the plan. It's been so much fun. I love hanging out with you guys. I'm going to put our True Crime Guardian song on, and then I'm going to close it out for the night. Thank you guys for hanging out.
I'm dropping. Bye.
Bye, Robert. Bye. Thank you guys for hanging out with me.
We found the flame in the silence when the world forgot our names. Whispers turned to promise. In the dark we stayed the same. Ashes carried stories, falling stars and sleepless nights. Every scar became our glory, every shadow fed the light. We are the ones who guard the fire, through the smoke and through the fight, bound by truth, by heart, by wire. We keep the echoes burning bright. No crown, no fame, no higher name, just sparks that cut the endless night. We are the guardians of firelight. Broken glass and faded letters. Truth is heavy but it sings. In the quiet we are tethered by the warmth that justice brings. We don't bow to false horizons. We don't fade when others hide. We are born from fallen icons. We are flames that never die. If the light should fade away, we'll breathe it back, we'll make it stay. Every tear's a spark in gray. We guard the light, guard the flame. We are the ones who guard the fire, through the smoke and through the fight, bound by truth, by heart, by wire. We keep the echoes burning bright. No crown, no fame, no higher name, just sparks that cut the endless night. We are the guardians of firelight.